I'm really nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really nervous. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It is time. It's pack day. It's a big day. And I'm nervous, but I have a lot of fun things to show you. So, it should be a fun stream. If you missed it and you're just coming in, I had early access to Cottage Living, the new pack for The Sims 4 for like a week, and I have a lot of footage. I don't have the pack anymore. I had like temporary early access to like a beta version of the game for a week, and then they took it away. And so I only have the footage that we had that I recorded this week to show you, but it should be fun. Tara, thank you for the 12 months. Sylvie, Gomi, Jiro, Kirby, awesome. Kapen, Laurel, thank you so much all of you for the resubs. Oh, I cannot speak. Jen, too, thank you so much. I'm sorry if I miss anything today. Ooh. It's not on purpose. I think many of you have been to pack early access streams before. So you know what it's gonna be like. You know what it's gonna be like. So we'll get through this together. No, I'm new. Yeah, Bruin, nice to meet you. Is your first stream? Yeah. Brianna, Frog Queen, Rainbows, Panda, Ember, Hurricane, Cater Tots, Failed Beta, Jen, Georgia, Tigger, Micro Simmer, Ryan, Lady Lucina, Snacky, thank you all for the subs and bits too. Speaking of hurricanes, oh my god, so the hurricane came through, Hurricane Elsa, was not a scary hurricane. She was only a category 1, so it's okay. But she came through like 2 nights ago on Tuesday night, and I didn't stream yesterday, so I haven't told you what happened. Nothing happened. It was fine. The storm hit at like midnight is when it started coming through, so like I was asleep anyway. The power didn't go out or anything, which I was actually worried about because my power goes out a lot, but it didn't, like even a regular storm will knock my power out sometimes, so I was like, oh, hurricanes, strong winds, you never know what to expect, but nothing happened, so it was fine. But anyway, Elsa was a big flop, exactly. Oh my god. I'm seeing so many things. I'm so sorry if I miss any of your subs. Oh my god. Space Kittens, thank you for the 5 gifted subs too. I think I fixed my Moobot. Let me triple check again. Special. Alright. But I have a lot of footage for you. So that's what I'm gonna show you today. Kiwi, Juan, Emily, Bumble, Cass, Rose. Oh no, Katie, Mara. Oh my god. Watcher Not Gamer, Janelle. Wise Girly, Zone, Lies, Tabitha, HK, Oro, Pugnato, Molly, Mandy, Ellie, Lilith, Call Me Jay, Shayla, Will, Knight, Nana for the Culture, Coupon, Philan, Baby, Leah, Whitney, Kian, Brian, I'm sorry. Thank you all so much for the bits and subs. I'm sorry if I missed anything. I'm gonna try my best, but again, there's a lot of people here, so you're gonna want to bear with me. I'm doing my best, I promise. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I swear. Okay. But anyway, I have some footage for you. Keep in mind, so basically the way this works, the way the early access happened, they had this for Snowy Escape and for Eco Lifestyle as well. Basically back in the olden days, you know, pre-pandemic, pre the bad times, they used to fly out some people to go to EA Studios in California to play the expansion packs early. And so I got to do that for like City Living and Seasons and stuff like that. And they would bring us to California and we would come home with like a couple hours of footage and then try and like piece together some videos and stuff like this, because you couldn't like record audio or anything while you were there. Well, then the pandemic hits, and they tried to like do that again, but virtual, you know? And usually with a pack for The Sims, when we get early access, we don't get early access until the patch comes out, because the pack won't work on an outdated version of the game, right? So they can't give us the early access until the new game update before the pack comes out is out. So we won't get like real early access to the pack until like, I don't know what day the patch is going to be, probably like the 20th, to be honest, like that Tuesday. It comes out on the 22nd, because otherwise the pack doesn't work. But with this like super early access, they basically had like a beta version of the game, and they give us, so they like added a second Sims 4 into my Origin library. Does that make sense? And that Sims 4 is just the base game with the patch and the new pack. So I had like a second version of the game in my library that only works with the pack and the base game. And it's weird because they have the gallery disabled on it. So you can't like save anything to your library. You can't use the gallery at all. It's got a watermark on it by default. Like it has my username floating across the screen on it by default, which is kind of weird, but you might remember that from the other packs we've had this early access for. And I had that for like a week and they took it away yesterday. So, and now I'm allowed to show it to you. So I don't have the game anymore. It was like a temporary beta access, if that makes sense. And so we only have footage. Like I don't have the game. I can't just like open the game and show you around. I have to show you what I recorded, but I did record a lot of footage. So I literally made, I'm not kidding, 21 videos with this pack in the past week. I recorded a lot because obviously Dan is moving in a few weeks, and so I've been trying to pre-record to like have videos posted while like we're dealing with the international move and stuff. And so I recorded a lot this week. And so I have a lot of footage like that, and I also recorded some footage just for stream. So we can talk through some of that stuff today. Yeah. Yeah, 21, I know. I made like 4 videos a day. I've been recording a lot. And then I didn't stream yesterday. 1, because I was feeling really anxious. I was not having a good day yesterday. But 2, because I was paranoid about not getting all my work done with the pack in time. I literally spent all day yesterday making thumbnails. Literally all day. Like I woke up and I started making thumbnails, and I stopped making thumbnails at like 7 o'clock last night. Like I made thumbnails all day yesterday because I was trying to make sure I had screenshots of the pack before they took the pack away from me, you know? So anyway, that's the preface. Thank you again, everybody, for your bits and subs. I'm so sorry if I missed any of them. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. Did I see Agnes anywhere? Oh, Agnes Crumplebottom? Yes. Maybe we'll start there. Let me get my screenshots open. But yes, I did see Agnes Crumplebottom. Yes. Okay, so for context, Agnes Crumplebottom used to be in some older Sims games. Agnes was in the original Sims game, and then she was back in The Sims 3. And I know her from The Sims 3. And in The Sims 3, Agnes Crumplebottom is a young adult, and she has like this big white scary mansion in Sunset Valley kind of on the beach, and her husband drowned on their honeymoon. So rip to him, I guess. He's dead. And his ghost is in the town. And she like never remarries or anything. But Agnes Crumplebottom is the sister of Mortimer Goth's mom. Does that make sense? So Agnes Crumplebottom, like the elder sim that's gonna be in our town, she is Mortimer Goth's aunt, which is kind of cool. I think you would like that. Even if you never played the older Sims games, you might like that little tea. But yeah, Agnes is Mortimer Goth's aunt. In The Sims 3, Mortimer Goth is a child, and in The Sims 4, obviously he's older. So that's how that works. But yeah, anyway, Agnes's husband drowned on their honeymoon. I don't know. I'm just saying that it seems a little bit suspicious, okay? I'm not accusing her of anything, but I am saying that something about that seems a little bit suspicious, okay? That's all. I don't know. And in The Sims 4, Agnes and her cousin are in the town, and they run the like flower and garden shop that is in the main town. And so you'll see both of them kind of hanging out. Now, the other thing about Agnes Crumplebottom is that I remember in the trailer, the sim who like hit somebody with their purse. I assumed that that was like cinema magic, like that wasn't going to be an actual interaction in the game. I did not realize that I was actually going to get hit by Agnes Crumplebottom's purse. Let me show you the screenshots. I didn't know that she was gonna hit me, but she did. So Agnes does not like to be flirted with. If you try to flirt with Agnes Crumplebottom, she says, "Excuse me, young lady." And then she hits you. I'm dead serious. She like swings her purse and hits you with it. It's actually kind of aggressive. But I didn't know she was gonna do that. So I tried to flirt with her, not knowing she was gonna attack me. I just thought that I could try and date Agnes Crumplebottom. Naively, I was like, I'll date her. No, you won't. No, you won't date Agnes Crumplebottom. Because she'll hit you with her purse. So, oh, that's not Agnes. That's the mayor. Let me see if I can find a different screenshot. I took a lot of screenshots of Agnes hitting me with my purse on multiple occasions, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, here's some good ones. Look, she's so aggressive. These were possible thumbnail screenshots. Yeah, there's a mayor. Okay, let me show you the world. Let's start with the world, and then and I can talk to you about the people in it. So, the new town, Cottage living world overview. Okay, so the new town looks like this. There's a bunch of townies in the world as well, like more so than usual. There's a bunch of townies that don't even actually have houses. Like Agnes and Agatha Crumplebottom don't have houses. They're kind of like Father Winter. Like, you know how Daddy Winter from Seasons, like, is around a lot, but he doesn't live anywhere? Like, he's just in the town, like, in the world. Same thing with Agnes. Like, she doesn't have a house, but she's, like, around everywhere. She's, like, a special sim, like Daddy Winter is. And there's a couple other special sims, like the mayor and the mayor's son. The mayor of the town, like, obviously she judges, like, the town fairs, and she's kind of around the town a lot. And her son is the grocery deliverer. Because guess what? Oh, yes, I said Daddy Winter. What? You got a problem with that? I'll say it again. Daddy Winter. Yeah. Anyway, there's grocery delivery now in The Sims 4. This is possibly what I was most excited about with the pack. I want to try, let me try and find, actually, forget this. Let me see if I can find you, I called it country living. It's called cottage living, not, here, this is my review video. Don't look at her. Don't look at my shirt! Nothing to see there on that hoodie. But please, look out for an announcement tomorrow afternoon. Prepare yourselves for an announcement tomorrow afternoon. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I want to show you the, this isn't what I was trying to show you. So, there's a couple, let me start, okay. We'll start here instead. There's 2 new deaths in this pack, and there's a new woohoo spot. The 2 new deaths, one of them, oh no, the chicken's not dead. No, the chicken's not dead. It's this guy's husband that's dead. The chicken killed him. Grim's not here for the chicken. Grim's here for this guy's husband. There's 2 new deaths. There's death by chicken and death by rabbit, believe it or not. So you can interact with the animals a lot. I'm sorry. You can interact with the animals a lot in this game. This one I have made into an evil chicken. I gave it a midnight treat to make it evil. But any chicken can kill you, not just this kind. And you can choose to befriend the animals, or you could choose not to. And you could be mean to them a lot. And sometimes the chickens will not like that. And they'll try to beat you up. So, same thing with the rabbits, actually. The rabbits are usually nice, but sometimes they're not. But you can choose to scare them and make fun of them. So I'm scaring the chicken and saying, what are you, some kind of chicken? Over and over again, to keep trying to anger the chicken. And when the chicken gets angry, you see, well, well, that's what happens when the chicken gets angry. Yeah. Anyway, these are two of the new townies as well. They're an old married couple that moved out to the countryside after they retired. And then one of them got eaten by a chicken. Although, okay, just so you know, it's not that easy to die by chicken in this game. I tried a lot. Like, I tried over and over again. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to kill Stanley Humphrey. I really tried. He never died from the chicken, and I really did try. So it's, like, you can get beat up by a chicken and not die. You know? Kind of like the death from the Murphy bed. How, like, it can crush you and you might not die, but you also might die. You know? So... that's how it works. Same thing, the rabbit one is the same, or the rabbit like jumps at you and attacks you. Oh, do you want to see a screenshot of Nancy Landgrab when she got attacked by a rabbit? Let me show you. These are spoilers, I'm sorry. But, oh, here's some more of Agnes hitting me with her purse. I told you, it's very exciting. But... Nancy getting attacked. Oh, here, look how funny this is. So this is her trying to crawl away. That's the bunny. Look at it, look at her face. When the rabbit jumps on her. And then she died. It's not funny. I mean, it's pretty funny. But the other, I got a really good screenshot of when my sim didn't die from it. But when I was trying to get him to die from the chicken, when I was taking screenshots, you know, for my thumbnails and stuff, I got some really good screenshots of the chicken attacks. In particular, this one is funny. But this one, I think, is even funnier. The way he's trying, he's like reaching, like, please help me! And the other two chickens are just sitting there. They're just hanging out. I think this is so funny. Like, I loved this. Yeah, this is my thumbnail, don't worry. I edited it a little bit to make Stanley bigger, but this is the thumbnail for the chicken rags to riches video that I made. Oh my god, the other thing, okay, one more update before I get too distracted. It is so hard to make money. So it's not hard to make money with the pack, like the pack as a whole, but it's really hard to make money. Like, you know how I make these videos where I'm like, Stanley Humphrey tries to get rich quick just by knitting, you know? Like, you will not make money just from chickens or like just from cross-stitching. You need to have like a combo because the chickens only give you eggs once a day, right? So if you try to get rich fast from chickens, you won't. No spoilers, but you won't. I have never had a harder time doing rags to riches than the attempts that I made with this pack. No spoilers for cross-stitching, but when I finished the cross-stitching video, I literally had like 300 simoleons. And I maxed the skill. I cross-stitched for like an hour and a half in real life, and I had like 300 simoleons. It is not like painting. You will make some really pretty cool cross-stitches, but you will not make money doing it. Because you have to pay like 80 simoleons for the cross-stitch ring, you know? And then you have to make it, and then you have to sell it, and you'll sell it for like 100 simoleons. So, good luck trying to build a house with that. Good luck. No, Rummy, so you can't adopt the bunnies. So, the way the animals work in this pack, you can have llamas, cows, and chickens on your farm. Like, you can buy a barn and have a llama or a cow. You can buy a coop and have 8 chickens. And there are also bunnies, foxes, and birds in the wild. And you can befriend them and they'll come and like visit you, but you can't like have them in your household. Does that make sense? Like, the bunnies are wild animals that will like stay on your lot. Like, once you become close enough friends with them, you unlock an item that's like the bunny house, and you can put like a little tree stump next to your house, and they'll like live in it and come out and stuff, but you can't control them, obviously. And they'll help you like weed your garden and stuff if they want to. But you can make them live near you, and you can like, you'll see them a lot, but they won't actually live with you. Does that make sense? And you can buy them clothes. Like, you can buy them a shirt or a sweater or like a bow tie. Like, you can give them clothes. There's a guy in town that sells them. And so you can buy the clothes from him, which is kind of fun. Okay, here's part of the town. Let me show you. So this is the grocery stall. And then across the way, there's a garden stall, and they both sell, like, you know, groceries and gardening things. And then there's this sim who is called the Creature Keeper, and he lives out like more in the countryside. And you can go up to him and you can like talk to him and be like, hey, can I buy some like llama clothes? And he'll be like, yeah, here. And then you can buy llama clothes from him and stuff. So that's how that works. But I was going to tell you about groceries before I got distracted by the deaths. So the grocery system, this is the grocer in town. So you can buy groceries in, oh, I skipped past it. You can buy groceries in two ways. You can buy groceries from this grocery shop, like the grocery stall, or you can order groceries on your phone and have them delivered to you. You can also like click on the fridge and say order groceries. And then it gives you like pretty much all of these options. And there's a new lot challenge that exists, where lot challenges are basically just lot traits, but like they've made a new category of lot traits. So like the off the grid one's a lot challenge, and same with this new lot challenge. And the new lot challenge is that in order to cook, you have to have all of the required ingredients. Like if you don't have flour and eggs and milk, you can't make a cake because you don't have the ingredients. So you have to like either buy them or like grow them on your lot. Which is so fun. Like when you combine that with rags to riches, I love that because you can like kind of pretend already and like only cook things, like you can only grill a fish when you have a fish, but this way you literally can only cook if you have the thing. So you can come here to buy groceries, or you can order groceries on your phone, and then the grocery deliverer will come and bring them to you. And there's a new thing that you can order. I wonder when I showed it in this footage. Let me see if I can find it. There's a new thing that you can order. Like a new, oh, please, I want the footage of the ordering of the Zoomers. They have like oh, here he is, wait. This is how you buy clothes. You can go to this guy and you can buy the llama clothes from him. No, they come really fast. When you buy the groceries, they'll come like within the hour. It's kind of like ordering pizza in The Sims, how they just like show up. But they added a new thing. You can order food delivery, basically like Postmates, and it's called Zoomers. And so like on your phone, there's an option to order, and you can click order groceries, order pizza, or order Zoomers food delivery. And it has like 12 options. It's got like, you know, like pasta and like curry and like a couple other meals. And so you can buy like individual meals, and then like an Uber Eats driver shows up and brings it to you, and then you can like order dinner. Oh, it's so cool. I was so excited about that. That was one of the best parts, I'm not gonna lie. I was really excited about that. Thank you again, by the way, everybody, for all your subs and bits and stuff today. I'm sorry if I'm missing anything. I'm not trying to. There's just a lot going on, so thank you so much. But so the guy who delivers the groceries is one of the townies. He's the mayor's son. The food delivery, the Zoomers people, those are just randoms, like random generated sims. Oh, here's the new woohoo spot. Here we go. You can woohoo in the barn if you so desire. If you would like to. Yeah, in the barn. Yeah. So. You can't woohoo if the animal's in there. This one I didn't buy a cow for. If the cow's inside, you can't woohoo in there. Don't worry. That's just too much. So if there's an animal in there, you can't woohoo in there. But then, look, my sim, I had never had this happen yet, but then when I tried it for this video, the moodlet is shed shame from below average shed woohooing. You'd think the allure of another sim would be enough, but Derek just couldn't focus. Maybe getting physical in an animal shed just isn't for him? The other times that I tried the shed woohoo, there was like fireworks and stuff. So this was new, but okay. I'm into it, I guess. They're not into it though. But that's the new woohoo spot. So there's 2 new deaths and 1 new woohoo spot. There is an item that I think is a missed woohoo spot opportunity. There's in build mode, there's like, you know the classic red phone booths? You know what I'm talking about? They have one of those in build mode. There's no interactions on it. It's just decorative. I think that should have been a woohoo spot. I think it should have been a woohoo spot. I'm just saying. I wish that the phone booth was a woohoo spot. Someone mod it, right? Yeah, maybe that's possible. I would like for it to be. It has windows, so you can woohoo in the shower, and they just blur it out. I'm not saying that you should do it in real life. I'm saying that you should do it in The Sims. It's fine. I don't agree. But anyway, oh, here's the chicken coop. So the chickens, you can buy up to 8 chickens to have in the coop. There's black chickens, brown chickens, and white chickens. And then you can get hens as well, or like hens. You can get chicks as well that will grow up. I think the chicks, they said, that take like 3 days to grow up. And you can also like hatch eggs to get more chickens if you want. And then they'll like lay eggs every day. And you can give the chickens treats. And they'll lay like special eggs. So there's a bunch of different treats that you can make now in the game. And there's like, you know, like chocolate treats, but like rainbow treats and like a bunch of different kinds. And so if you give like the chicken a chocolate treat, it'll lay a chocolate egg, or like a rainbow egg or whatever. If you give the chicken a golden treat, it becomes a golden chicken, which is fun. And you can give them a midnight treat and it becomes an evil chicken with like the red eyes, you know? And then the same thing with the cows and the llamas. Like if you give the cow a rainbow treat, it will have rainbow milk. But the treats usually just last for like a day. It's like the one time you gave them the treat. Except for the chickens with the golden and midnight treats, they are like permanently a golden chicken then. I don't know. How long do they live for? I'm not sure, Mandy. I had a chicken for the entirety of a 5-part Let's Play I did. And I was playing on short lifespan. So I think I played like 2.5 weeks in game. Maybe like 20 in-game days. And my chicken was getting old at the end of that. But I'm not really sure how long the chickens live. I've not tried to kill one yet. But the chickens and the cows can die, but only of old age. I never saw one of them die. Yeah, you can sell them. So you can, if you want to get rid of any of your animals, you can click on them and you can click trade for money, treats, or like supplies, I think. So you could trade the chicken and get treats back instead. And you can also trade the chicken and get like crops back if you want. And you can trade the chicken for money to like sell it. I think you can also trade the chicken for meat, which is a bit morbid. You can't like kill the chickens and get meat, but you can trade them and get meat, which I don't like the idea of. So I'm not on that side. Yeah, you can buy meat now. You can buy white meat and red meat from the grocery store, and so you can get that stuff. You can't actually like slaughter chickens yourself though, thank God. Pass. Really, Goose, thank you for the 30 months. Kristen, thank you for the 37 months. Everybody, thank you all for the bits and subs today. I'm sorry if I missed any. But that's one of the new deaths is a chicken death. If you fight it enough, it can kill you trying to fight you. So, no, Christina, if you want to play Cottage Living, you don't need other packs. To play Cottage Living, you just need the base game and Cottage Living. You won't need, like, other packs to play Cottage Living. When I was playing in this footage, I only had the base game and Cottage Living. Let me see if I can show you a quick, maybe a quick world tour. Although I saw people talking about the traits. Maybe I'll show you the traits first, and then we can do the world tour. So there's one new aspiration and 2 new traits in this pack. This is the aspiration. It's like an animal enthusiast aspiration or something. And it kind of is like, you know how a lot of the packs have like basically walkthroughs? Like the aspirations are like mini tutorials for how to play the pack. That one is like it too. It's like talk to a bunny 5 times, plant 4 oversized crops, like that kind of thing is the aspiration. The 2 new traits are lactose intolerant, which I think is really weird. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know why they did that. Like, of all you, because in my mind, you only have 3 traits. Like, your sim has 3 defining features of their personality, and one of them is that they're lactose intolerant. But because they added that, you can get, like, lactose-free recipes now. Like, you can get, like, you can buy plant milk from the grocery store, and you can get, like, lactose-free yogurt, and, like, all the recipes, there's, like, a lactose-free option, which is kind of fun. But I, like, it seems a bit pointless to me, because now they have, like, the lactose intolerant and vegetarian. Like, I kind of wish that, I don't know. It's just kind of weird, isn't it? And then if they eat dairy, they, like, fart a bunch, and I think they get uncomfortable. So, it's kind of fun, but I almost wish that was, like, a separate section or something, because, like, I wish that there was, like, a dietary preference, like, section that was separate, like, kind of like how the likes and dislikes are, that wasn't a whole trait, you know? Like, I don't really understand why that's a whole of all of your 3 traits, that's all you get. And I'm speaking as a person who, like, I mean, I don't eat meat, right? Like, this is, I don't know. In their defense, everyone I know who's lactose intolerant will tell you. I mean, yeah. Fair play. But I like the idea of it being, like, separate and not a full trait. But it's kind of fun to have the option. So there's the lactose intolerant trait, and then they have the animal enthusiast trait as well. These Sims are obsessed with animals and will seek their company often. They will have an easier time caring for animals and getting closer to them. Apparently, this trait also works with cats and dogs. Like, if you have cats and dogs, you can be closer to the cats and dogs, too, with it. But I only had the base game and this pack, so I couldn't test that yet. But apparently it also works with cats and dogs. And so that one, like, with that one, your Sims will have extra interactions for, like, the bunnies and cows and everything, too. And then the lactose intolerant trait, let me see if I can show you the animation from it when I clicked on it. Watch. These Sims will become sick if they eat dairy, but will feel great if they don't. And then he's stinking up the place. But anyway, that's, those are the 2 new traits. There's pretty decent cast in this pack. As per usual, there's a lot less for masculine Sims, which is kind of annoying. But there's some really good cast in this pack. I don't know if you want to go through all of it right now, because you can find, like, pictures of it online. Like, I know Sims Community posted a blog that showed all the casts off already. I kind of want to show you a tour of the world, but let me show you my favorite thing in cast. Wait, let me get to it. It's a toddler outfit. Let me get to it. Let me get to it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Show me, 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 show me. This! Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a little sweater with a little animal backpack. The little frog. Like, look at this. This is the cutest thing they have ever made. I am obsessed with this. There is okay, let me show you the screenshot quickly before I get too distracted, because I have a screenshot of my toddler and hugging a bunny. So all the age groups can interact with the animals. Like, the kids can help milk the cows and, like, get the chickens' eggs and clean the barn and stuff. Like, the kids can help out. The toddlers can't, like, get the eggs, but they can play with the chickens and talk to them. And they can also play with the bunnies. This is a photo of my toddler hugging a bunny. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, like, all age groups can play with this. Isn't that the cutest thing in the entire world? I was unreasonably excited about this. And then this is my golden chicken and the toddler talking to it, which is kind of fun. But your toddlers can, like, pet the chickens and stuff. Look. Oh my god. Yeah, I have a golden chicken. If you give the chickens a golden treat, they turn into a golden chicken, and they help, like, upgrade the quality of items near them. So my golden chicken kept, like, breathing on my plants, and then my plants were getting better quality. Breathing is the best way I can describe this. They, like, look at it, and then there's, like, woo, and then it becomes better quality. The chickens have, like, magic breath. I don't know. And the chickens are like fully free reign. Let me show you. Oh, I'm skipping around so much. I was really surprised at how free reign the chickens were, because I sort of expected the chickens to be like really tied to the coop. Like in my mind, the chickens were gonna be able to go like a certain range around the coop. If the chickens aren't in a fence, they'll go around your entire lot. Like they won't just stick near the coop. If they're not fenced in, they'll go everywhere, which is kind of cool. Like they'll just run around everywhere. So you can see like they're over here by my trash pile. My coop's all the way above my head. Like they go across the whole lot. They go everywhere. Which I was really impressed with. This isn't my rags to riches, so I couldn't afford a trash can, so I was just putting my trash in a pile. But the chickens, like, they just go around everywhere. Like, you can see, look how far that one's going. The coop member is, like, way, like, over here by next to my head, you know? Like, it's way back. The chicken's just running up there. It will literally fill out, like, it'll just go wherever it wants on the whole lot. But you could also put a fence around them if you want to. So you could put, like, the chicken coop in a fence and they'll stay in the fence, or you could open it and let them go anywhere. And you can also, there's no limit to how many chickens you can have. You can have 8 in one coop, but if you wanted to, you could, like, fill up every empty spot on the lot with a coop and have, like, hundreds of chickens. Like, there's no max to the chickens. I did it with the cows. But if you wanted to, like, you could, you know, and then you could have as many cows as you can fit. Yeah, you have to feed the chickens. And it's hard. I was having a hard time taking care of just my 8 chickens. Like, this cow business is gonna take you all day. There's no way you could this is not sustainable. It's not. There's too much going on. But anyway, this is not how it's encouraged, because it's just 1 cow per barn, or 1 llama per barn. You can't have, like, more than 1 in it. It's supposed to be, like, smaller farm. Like, it's supposed to be like a family farm with, like, 1 cow and a couple chickens. You're not supposed to have, like, factory farms of all these cows, you know? I think the cows are more attached to the object. The only testing I did with cows was them being in the like, a fenced-in area. They don't roam very far away from the coop, but they also don't walk around that much. They, like, kind of hang out and graze and then go back inside and come over here and graze. Like, they don't really go very far. The chickens run around all over the place. Like, the chickens are running constantly. The cows kind of, like, just vibe. The cows just kind of vibe where they are. Can you put the coop inside? Oh. I mean, I suppose you could, yeah. As long as you, like, if had enough space, yeah. I don't think there's any reason why you couldn't. So you could probably have the barn inside if you wanted to, too, if the ceilings were tall enough. I don't know. Will they die in the winter? No, they won't die in the winter. I didn't play with seasons, though. I only had the base game and this pack installed, so I haven't seen. But I did see and hear that so they're adding ponds into the base game, like ponds you can make with terrain tools soon. And I did see that the ponds will freeze over in the winter, which is kind of cool. But I haven't played with seasons yet. I only had the base game, so I'm not sure. There's not an official job, no. The career from this pack is, like, farming, right? Like, there's not, like, a 9-to-5 type job that your Sims can get. You'll be, like, an at-home farmer, you know? No, you can't ice skate on the pond. The only, let me see if I can pull it up. I know I looked at it. Or, no, this is not the right video. Ignore her, and ignore her hoodie, too. I made a video using the patch stuff. So here's some interesting things about the new patch. So obviously when I played this, I had the patch, right? So I've seen the changes. They changed how terrain painting works. You know how right now the terrain paint, there's like a few brush sizes you can select between the brush sizes. Now the brush sizes are on a slider, so you can make them like really small and a lot bigger. So there's more like range with the terrain paint sizes. And then they also obviously added the ability to make the water tool. So the way it works, like, you just make a hole in the ground, right? Obviously, as you might expect you would. with the regular tool, and then you have the new water tool, and then you can fill it up. And you can like slowly make it higher and higher and higher and stuff. Depending on how the terrain is, like I noticed that when you put the water level too high up, it gets kind of glitchy like that. But it's nice and smooth when you don't have it too high up. So that's how it works. It's just a terrain water tool. I mean, it's exactly how I expected it to work. Also, does this not look kind of like a dinosaur? Unintentionally, but doesn't it? Isn't that weird? Make a heart-shaped pond? Yeah, you could. You can make whatever shaped pond you want. I made a dinosaur-shaped pond. You can make whatever pond shape you want. And then what I was most impressed by with the pond tool, this is base game, keep in mind. So anybody can have the pond tool. What I was most impressed by was the new like extra effects they've added. So you can fish in your at-home ponds. You can play in your at-home ponds. Your Sims, toddlers through adults will like wade into it and like splash around. They won't swim, but they'll wade. So they'll stand like around the edge and like splash around. You can stock it with fish and they can fish in it, but they also have these new like effects that you can add. So there's like duck effects. Let me hurry up, Kayla. Show us the effects. Come on. Come on. Come on, ignore this. Okay, here's the new, yeah, here we go. So there's some new watercolors you can put, and then there's some new effects. There's a gator, there's ducks, there's like a log with a turtle on it. You can get like fireflies even. Oh, my video is lagging. It's the video, not the game. Come on. There we go. So there's some new pond water you can use too, which is kind of fun. A gator for all your Florida needs. What about piranhas? Unfortunately, no piranhas. Isn't that horrible? You can't dive by gator? Well, you can't actually swim in the pond. And the gator is just like an effect, right? It's not actually like an animal that has like animations. It just like swims in and out of the, like it'll like surface and then go back down. Okay, so these things. This is the fishing pole. If you put that in there, then your Sims can fish in the pond. And you can stock the pond with whatever Sims your Sim has. You can stock the pond with whatever fish your Sim has previously caught. So if your Sim has caught like a goldfish and a tuna, and that's it, you can stock the pond with a goldfish and a tuna. So you can like, whatever your Sim knows, like in their notebook, all the things they've discovered, you can stock the pond with. So you can stock it with whatever you have. And I think on community lots, there's like a pre-stocked with some basic fish you can put too. And so this log, you can in-game, I'm in build mode so I can't show you, but in-game, you can like turn on effects and then a turtle will come. Oh, I'm gonna show you. Oh, good, hurry up, Simsy. In-game, so you can stock the pond if I have caught any fish. I think I went and caught a fish so I could show you. Come on. Come on. Yeah, see? So I can stock with what I've caught. So she had caught a bass and a goldfish, and then you can stock it with bass and goldfish after you've caught them, which is kind of cool. And then she could click on that and go fishing in the pond if she wanted to. You can also play in the water. You can search for frogs in the pond water. Yeah, Vanilla, this isn't live footage. Unfortunately, I don't have the game anymore. So we only have footage I recorded already, which kind of sucks. Shan, I assume that the pool, like the koi pond lily pads from Snowy Escape will work in this, but I didn't have Snowy Escape, so I couldn't test it. But I assume it will work. Now this log has effects, so you can click allow turtles to spawn on log, and then the turtles will like animate and like use the log sometimes. Uh-huh. And then look at all these effects. These are all in the base game, by the way. So there's like dragonflies and tadpoles and fishies and bugs. And then you can put the little spawners in the water or like around the water, wherever you want. You can put them on the ground too. And then when you go into game, it's a spawner. And so it gives you stuff. Do you see this? Do you see this? And they have an alligator too, which I was quite excited about. There's all kinds of stuff. And this is in the base game, yeah. This is gonna be so useful for different builds. Like, I was not expecting this. I was not expecting that they would give us all this stuff. And then there's like, you can put the fish spawner, and then there's like visible fish. And you can see the little bug spawners too. The detail of the bugs, you could put like the bugs near your plants in your front yard. I don't know, I love this. Gluon is going to lose his mind, right? There's also, speaking of Dr. Gluon, there's also a fez in the game. One of the clothing items you can buy for chickens is a fez. I don't think I have footage of it, but you can buy a fez now for your chickens. Yeah. It's kind of cool. They showed that off in the trailer. But I'm very excited about that too. But yeah, this is in the base game. The other thing that's exciting in the base game is that kids can cook now, and garden. So that's exciting. Also, I see Shan said happy birthday to Danya. I don't know if Danya is here right now. There's a lot of people in chat. I've definitely missed things. You are going to make me embarrass myself in front of all these people, but I will sing Danya a birthday song for our dear friend and mod Danya, whose birthday is today. Oh no. Anyway, so the kids, they can always water and weed the plants, but if they have a high mental skill, I think level 5, then they can plant stuff, which is kind of cool. And then the kids can also help their parents cook. There's a new group cooking thing, so the mom could be like cooked together with everybody, and then you can all cook cake or whatever, and then it makes it bigger. It makes 12 servings instead of just 8, and then the kids will like stand on a stool and help cook. So they can't cook by themselves, but they can cook with their parents or like with an adult, which is kind of cool. Watch Alexander. Do you see that? Do you see him? Look at him go. So they're all cooking together, and that's base game too. So they've added a bunch of things that are, this pack in general has a lot of activities for all ages. Like the kids can cross stitch, the kids can help with the chickens and the cows and stuff. Like the kids can really help out with like pretty much everything in the pack. And then they brought the cooking forward to everybody, which is kind of cool. I love the like family bonding of this, you know? He's gaining the mental skill, I think, from that. Yeah. I'm putting them to work. Yeah, well, the kids can help out on the farm. You're gonna need them. You're gonna need their help. Which I was kind of excited about that. I didn't expect them to be able to cross stitch, but the kids can cross stitch, which is kind of cool. I don't know. I'm really impressed with this pack. Like, I really, really, really loved this pack. There's so much gameplay. I had so much fun. And the build tools are so cool. Like, I didn't even show you the build stuff yet. Like, I don't know. I'm really excited about it. I think you're gonna like it. I want to show you a little bit more of, the debug stuff. Oh my god. Okay, so there's like lots of cool build items, right? There's like some cool roof pieces and things like that. But in debug, there is so much landscaping. I don't know why there's no landscaping in build mode, like without a cheat. But when you go into the debug cheat, there is so much landscaping. You don't understand. You don't know. There's lots of debug stuff. Like I was showing off a lot of the stuff. Like you can get the cross-stitching things. You can get all the bunnies from debug. There's all kinds of stuff in debug that you can grab. Even Mrs. Crumplebottom's purse. That's the grocery bag. You know, like there's a lot. These are all the giant crops. There's like different sizes of giant crops, right, as they get bigger. That you can get. Like you can get all the animal clothes from debug. But in my opinion, what is most important is all of the debug landscaping. Yeah, the grocery bag is really cute, yeah. But look at how good, there's so many good trees. Yeah, the pond thing is a free update. Yeah, the ponds and the kids cooking are in a free update. But like, there's some really, really good landscaping in this. There's some, like a bunch of really good trees and a bunch of really good flowers. You don't understand. It's so good. But yeah, there's not landscaping not in debug. The only landscaping is in debug for some reason. I don't know why. But like there's a lot of really good debug landscaping. And there's some not debug ivy for the walls, and then there's even more variants in debug. So there's like some good, it kind of looks like the like really good debug ivy from University? It kind of looks like that, like it would match. But there's more variants and more sizes. So we have that. And there's like some wisteria stuff too. But look at how many trees there are. There are so many good debug trees. Oh my god. And you can see some of the ivy down here. There's a couple that are like regular in the game, like that are in regular build mode, and there's some more options down here in debug. The rabbits can wear clothes. Yes, Coffee Cat, you can give the rabbits clothes if you want. Abby, happy almost birthday. Also, thank you, Pink Lacey, with a 46-month resub. Everybody, thank you all so much for the subs and bits. Okay, one more thing I noticed. This is a debug variant, so it's from Cottage Living. This bush is in the base game now, in regular build mode. This bush, a singular one, is in regular base game build mode now. Yeah. Because we've had like a bunch of the three, like there's already this like 3 of them together in debug, but they added like just one of them, regular build mode, another bush in debug. So I was pretty excited about that. But here's some of the new ivy stuff I was talking about. You can see this one has like a corner piece like that. Oh, it's so good. I think this one is also in regular build mode, and maybe that one and a smaller one. There's 3 in regular build mode and then like some more in debug. So you have like a bunch of options of the ivy to use. Is the rabbit an item? No, the rabbit just, you know how you can even get a baby in debug. Debug is a cheat. There's all kinds of weird stuff in debug. You can place like a fake rabbit out of debug if you want, yes. But you can also place like a baby. So don't read into that too much. There's all kinds of weird things in debug. But look at the new flowers! Oh my god! This one is my favorite. I'm genuinely near tears over that. There's like lots of little wildflower patches. All kinds of grass. There's so much good stuff in debug. There's a tractor. Yeah, there's so much you don't understand. There is so much. There's fences, like 4 different kinds of fences. Like again, Mr. Crumplebottom's purse is in debug. There's like docks and stuff in debug. All of the doors are also in debug for some reason. They're not functional, obviously, because they're fake, but all the doors are in debug. There's like a birdhouse. There's some fake balconies. Like there's so much. There's like 2 kinds of trucks. Like there's so much stuff going on in debug. No, the tractor's not functional. It's just a decorative one from debug. Again, this is all debug stuff, so it's fake. This little mushroom is my favorite thing. That mushroom right there is the best thing. I use that so much. And there's like lots of different sizes of mushroom patches. Yeah. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. Miv, I don't have the game anymore. You can steal my PC if you want to, but they took my access away yesterday, so I don't have the pack anymore. But look, so in regular build mode, there's this wheelbarrow thing. And then in debug, there's one of it spilled over. So you have like a not spilled one and a spilled one. I was so excited. This too? Oh, debug is so good in this pack. It's so good. There's so many things. I had the most fun with the landscaping. Like my favorite build items are the ones that aren't even like actually in build mode. Like I love the debug stuff. There's gravestones in debug too. This is some of the like wisteria stuff too. There's some of this in the regular game, and then there's like some bigger ones. Like the debug one, look how big that is. Like the ones that are in regular build mode are smaller. But there's like some giant ones in debug too if you want them. So that's fun. A lot like this little gnome. There's like a little gnome that is in build mode. There's a free debug version. There's like some planter boxes. Like I have so many ideas of things to do with the debug items. I literally cannot wait. Even like this dirt pile, I'm gonna use that a bunch probably. Get debug on Xbox? You should be able to. I don't know the cheat though. I've never played on console. I think if you Google it, you'll find it. There's some more flowers too. I don't know why, but they're really far away from the other flowers in the debug category. It takes some scrolling, but there's like a bunch of flowers. And a giant snail, yeah. Yeah. But there's just so much stuff. There's so much stuff. I'm really excited about it. Can you get the fairy lights tree? No, but you can get the fairy lights, Autumn. Like all the lights that, there's like lots of swoopy lights hanging from a tree. And you can get the lights, but they're not attached to the tree in Debug. You have to attach them yourself. The lights, I didn't try to use them. They're really big. Like the fairy lights in Debug are like probably medium wall height taller than. Like they're really high up. So I don't know what the best way to get it is. But, oh, here's a rainbow cow. But you can't place it unless you have a barn. Anyway. Nameless, there's no early access keys, unfortunately. It was a limited beta access for just some content creators, and it's over now. But the pack comes out on the 22nd of July. So, yeah, you can put clothes on wild animals. If you're close enough friends with the foxes and bunnies, you can give them clothes. You have to be close enough to them, though. What are the dogs? They're foxes. These are some of the clothes down here at the bottom. You can see them. You can buy clothes for the foxes if you're close enough to them, and you can put clothes on them. But you have to be, like, friends with them first. The fox doesn't kill the rabbits, but I think the foxes can kill the chickens. I never had a fox kill a chicken, but I know your fox can beat up the chickens. And I think that they can kill them. Yeah, yeah, they also steal, the fox can kill... The fox killed the bunny in the live stream?! I didn't watch the live stream. I was busy. Oh no. That is traumatizing. And the foxes can definitely kill chickens and bunnies then. Oh dear. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, here's some more of the debug stuff though. There's like some, like this cute sign, the birdhouse, there's a car, there's a truck, like there's all kinds of good debug stuff. Near the beginning too, oh my god. This truck even has swatches. Obviously these are fake cars, you can't drive them, but you can put them on your lot for decoration and they're pretty good for decoration, so. I'm just saying. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in this pack from Debug. Let me see if I can show you some of the, oh, let me see if I can get the tour. Oh wait, no, I do have the tour, it's right here. I built a mansion. This is one of them that I built. And I toured it in a video so I can make a speed build. So this is a tour of the house. This is a good way to see some of the build items though, I feel like, because you can see, this is what I was trying to build. And then I built, hurry up, Simsie. Show me around. We've got a little hangout spot. There's a pond. I was really excited about the back of this house though. No, there's not usually debug doors and windows. I don't know, but they added all of the doors and windows into debug in this one. But here's the back. I've got like a little hangout spot. I've got a barn and the chickens. I've got some planter boxes. The hoses in the base game, yeah. No, the cars from Debug are already big, Sims Queen. You don't need to size them up or anything. Oh, here's the thing. So this is a chair, actually. It's just the one hay bale, and it's a little chair. And I thought it was cute to like try and stack them up. So I was like raising it up and like making a little stack of hay bales. But that's a chair. Like your Sims will sit on it if you don't put a second one on top of it. And the little bunny statue too. Like how cute is that? But yeah, I was trying to stack them up and do cute things like that. And then these little plants are from Debug, which is kind of cool. Okay, here's the other thing. So these are the new planter boxes. There's two different kinds. There's one that's like just a dirt patch, but a square. And there's one that has like the lines on it like this, like the mounds. They're both only 10 simoleons. And they work just like the regular garden planters do, except you can also plant giant crops on them. So if you want to grow any of the giant crops, you have to have those. And then you can like buy the seeds and plant them in there, and then they'll like, you have a chance of getting a really big crop or like some smaller ones or whatever. But you can also plant like regular things. If you wanted to plant like a banana tree there from the base game, you could. Or, you know, potatoes or whatever, you can plant them there too. It would plant like 4 regular crops. Does that make sense? Why isn't the lot bigger? This is a 50 by 40 lot. What do you mean? How much bigger can you get? There's a 64 by 64 lot. There's two 50 by 40 lots. This is a big lot. Thank you all for the subs again, by the way, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if I missed any of them. I'm so sorry. The 64 by 64 lot has one of the pre-built houses. I'll show it to you. I built this one though. But yeah, it's a big lot. This is the biggest lot in Newcrest. It's not like this. It's like this. Does that make sense? In Newcrest, that one is 50 by 40. So if you're familiar with the size of that lot, that might make this one make more sense to you. But anyway, I was excited about the dirt. The fact that we have the new dirt, I was quite excited about. Let me see if I can show you the inside of the house though, because you can see some of the new furniture if we do it this way. Simsie. My video is frozen! It's not the game, it's the video. Video player sucks. Mason, thank you for the gifted subs. Yeah, I didn't build the houses for this pack. Some of my friends built the houses for this pack. So the houses, the pre-built houses in the pack are actually really good. Like really, really, really good. Which is kind of fun. So yeah, flying suits, I'm not kidding, 21 videos that I recorded with this pack. So I will be posting a lot of videos with this pack. There's 2 new fireplaces. There's a new kitchen set. Lots of new windows. There's a lot of really, really good stuff. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, Tess, I made a video about the townies as well. I'll show you them in a second. We'll do the townies next because the townies are kind of fun. So, there's not a new mailbox. No, there's no new mailbox. And the baby versions of the animals, there's only baby chicks. I don't think I saw any baby rabbits or anything. There's chicks that grow up into chickens, but you can't have like a baby cow. You just buy an adult cow. I think because you can only have one cow and they wouldn't want you to have like the cow away from its mother. Does that make sense? I don't know. You saw a baby llama? Really? I'm not sure if is there a baby llama? I don't think there's a baby llama. But there's like adult cows and llamas and you can have chicks for sure. Cause you can hatch the eggs and get chicks, and you can also buy a chick that will grow up into a chicken. Yeah, these wood floors, aren't they nice? Yeah, I was really excited about this. There's a new bathtub and a new sink as well. And the new bed, this is the new bed. Oh my God, is that not so beautiful? So I built this house. This is a 3-bedroom, like, mini mansion that I built. No new toilet, stunning, right? They didn't waste anything on a toilet. But this, here's another one of another swatch of the bed. The bed has a few floral swatches, a few solid swatches, and a few, like, plaid swatches, which is pretty good. Can you milk the llamas? No, but you can shear the llamas for wool. But you can't milk the llamas, no. Fifi, you can have 1 cow per barn, but you can have as many barns as fit on your lot. There's no, like, max number of cows. It's just only 1 cow lives in the 1 shed barn thing. Does that make sense? You can only have 1 per thing, but you could put like 20 on your lot if you had enough space. So, I'm sorry, the chat is on slow mode right now because it's a lot bigger of a stream than it usually is. I'm sorry if that is frustrating to you. It's only 10 seconds though. This is just a lot of people here. Mandy, I had the pack for a week, and I lost access to it yesterday. Being the pawn tool is part of the base game. The pawns come with the base game. Everything with the pawns is base game. That is gonna come out like right before the pack comes out. Does that make sense? Kind of like how they added glass roofs with seasons, but like the glass roofs in the base game, they just added it when seasons came out, or like with ladders. The ladders came out with Eco Lifestyle, but like for everybody, they just added it in the patch before Eco Lifestyle. The new like big build thing is the pawns, so everybody's gonna get the pawns. Yeah, there's 1 new couch. To be honest, I think I've been really spoiled by all of the furniture from the more recent build packs, because I feel like this pack has less build mode stuff than I was expecting, but it doesn't even have a small amount. It has a lot of build stuff. I think I just am used to like the most recent game pack, which had like a million things, you know, because it was a building game pack. So and these are all the new doors. Oh, they're so good, aren't they? But like, this is not like a small amount of build stuff. I have high expectations. Yeah, there's a bunch of doors. There's so many windows. Wait until you see them. You're gonna love it. I'm serious. Yeah, I really like them all a lot. This one is my favorite, and also this one. I really like them. Okay, let me see. Simsie, can you please? Yes, give us the windows, Kayla. Give us the windows. There are a lot. A lot of windows. There's like a wood set. There's like a stone set. There's a shutter set. Like there's like 3 different styles of windows that came in this pack. Oh my god. Yes, you can name the animals. Yeah, you can also name the sheds and stuff. Like you can rename the coop and the shed too if you want to. But yeah, look at all these windows. This one, the one complaint I had was that this window is always open. There's no closed version. And don't get me wrong, I like it. I just wish that there was a closed version. Yeah, you can name the bunnies. You can name the bunnies too if you want to. The bunnies and the, maybe they already have names. Wait. The bunnies and the foxes already have names. I'm not sure if you can rename them. They have names though. Now I'm forgetting. I'm sorry. I know that the bunnies and foxes have names. But you can rename them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they'll come with names, but you can rename them if you want to. But yeah. There's a lot of stuff in this pack, so there's a lot going on. Anyway, I'm really excited about this. The full transparency, full truth, I think this is my favorite pack. I think this is my favorite pack to date. I think I'll always think that Seasons is the best pack. Like, I think that Seasons has the most gameplay that is most exciting to me, like, because it changes the whole game. But this pack is way up there with, like, one of my favorite packs of all time. I love this. No, Megan, I don't say that about every pack. I don't. I say that I like the build stuff. I usually say that the build stuff is my new favorite stuff every time, but the gameplay, I don't say that about every pack. This pack is my favorite pack. This pack is a really good pack. I think it's got a lot of gameplay. Like, a lot more gameplay than usual. And it's gameplay for all ages, too, not just, like, adults, you know? And that's exciting to me, that there's a lot of really good family stuff. Yeah, see? Think about Realm of Magic. Do you think I like every pack? Did you see my Strange Reveal videos? And you think I like every pack? Did you see what I had to say about Get Famous? No, obviously different packs are for different people. You know, not everybody's gonna like this one, but this one is very much up my alley. Batu, we don't talk about that one. Don't even mention that to me. Mods, ban them all for saying that. Mods, please. No mention of Batu here. But yeah, I think that their more recent packs, they've been kind of on a roll this year. Like, their packs recently have been really good. I'm genuinely really impressed with their recent stuff. But yeah, the bee window. Yes, the bee stained glass window. I know. That's my favorite swatch. I loved that one. The bee window is so good. Yeah, there's some really good furniture in this pack. And this is just the windows, right? Like, anyway, the swatches are pretty good on all of them. I think I've shown you a pretty decent collection. Let's look at the wallpaper swatches, right? So there's a few wallpapers. There's this one, and then there's like an alternate variant. I'll show you in a second how it works. This is like the same wallpaper, right? But there's the pattern, but flipped upside down, so you can alternate them on the wall. There's another patterned wallpaper, then there's like 4 stone wallpapers. There's like a more heavily mortared brick, a stone, a brick, and then a brick with stone trim on the sides. But do you see how I'm placing like every other wallpaper, the other one, so it like alternates the pattern? That's why there's 2. So that's why you can do that. Isn't that nice? It looks pretty good in my opinion, but that's how that works. So you can see the difference when it's alternated, when it's not. It looks pretty good alternated. And then we have this one. This one's a little bit more cutesy, which is kind of fun. There's a floral swatch in a bunch of different colors, and then there's like a little animal swatch in a bunch of different colors. Like, look at that. Isn't that so cute? With the little like bunny and stuff. I don't know. Well, because I liked Dream Home Decorator Sun Phoenix. Hang on. I will not apologize for being what are my 2 favorite things? Building in The Sims and Stardew Valley. Look what they just gave me in The Sims. They gave me a building pack and a farming pack. Of course I'm gonna like these 2. These 2 most recent packs are like right up my alley. Of course I'm gonna love them. They're like designed for me. Anyway, they're cute wallpapers. I was pretty excited about it. But anyway, thank you again for all the subs and bits and stuff, guys. I'm so sorry if I missed any of them. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. There's just a lot of people here and a lot going on, so bear with me. I promise it'll be more normal tomorrow, I swear. Speaking of tomorrow, I have an announcement. It's the beans drop. No. I have something coming tomorrow. I've never had merch before, so it would be interesting if something like that were to happen tomorrow. Anyway, I'm really excited. Is it your crab costume? Yes. Yes, actually. I'm really excited though. There's a lot going on this week. So it's kind of fun. Beans merch? No, it's not actually beans. The reason the beans thing happened is because, I, on stream a few weeks ago, I was like, we have pins. And my chat was like, did you say beans? And then I was like, yes. Yes, I am selling beans. So that's how that happened. But it's good. Miss Griffey, thank you for the 6 months, by the way. It's good to see you. But anyway, so there's a bunch of new roof pieces. There's a new thatched roof that I'll show you, like a new thatched roof texture, because it's, pretty classic. We're living in the British countryside. Of course, I gotta have a thatched roof. And then they have a few different dormers. There's a bunch of roof decorations, which is really exciting. Skip ahead. I want to see the roof decor. So here are the new dormers. Amazing, right? Yeah, I know. And then they've got some like decorative pieces. You can see there's like a beam. This is just a plain wooden beam. Do you have any idea how useful that is gonna be? Just a plain wood, it's like one tile. You can use that for so much. That's gonna be like, especially with the tool mod and stuff, like think about the possibilities with a plain beam. No. And it's not in debug. No, it's a regular beam. And then they have these roof details. Look at how cute this is to match the thatched roofs. Yeah. And then they have like all the colors to match the different roof textures, right? Did you say bean? Yes. I said bean the second time, yeah. But they've got like this really amazing roof texture. And they have some that have like bunnies on them that you can put in the middle. No, I said bean on purpose. Just like my beans merch. But look, there's a rabbit. Look at how cute that is. And a chicken, and there's like a jumping rabbit too. But isn't that so cute? Yeah, there's a lot of really good build stuff. There's a couple new chimneys as well. There's a beam, you know, classic, there's the beam. As far as wall decorations go, there's a new flower box. There's a couple of these little buddies and some good swatches. There's a little balcony thingy. And then, this. And then there is these, which is really exciting, the vines. So there's a few of the vines. There's 3 of vines like that in build mode, and then there's like 4 more in debug that you can get, which is pretty good. And then we have some of these too. And there's also more variants of this in debug as well, which is kind of fun. So there are a lot of options. Come on, show me all the good, oh. Here's some pond information people were asking. I don't remember doing this, but we got some good wisteria stuff. We got some good regular vines. Stop, the video is lagging. Show me. It's not the game, it's the video. The video player sucks. Show me. There we go. Come on. Come on. There, just skip ahead, whatever. Skip ahead, whatever. Bro, why isn't she looking at the camera to talk? Nat, because I'm looking at the Twitch chat so I can read people like you make mean comments. If I stared here the whole time, I wouldn't see you in the chat, and I wouldn't see the game either. Oh, you said it 4 times. Oh, it must really bother you. Wow. I'm looking at the chat and at the game. You know, this is in fact live, so there's a lot going on. You know, we're looking all over the place. But here's some more of the pond things that they added. Oh, here's a fun one. This is a little fountain. I think that this sprays water in live mode, but I'm in build mode right now, so I can't see. To turn on closed captions, pretty much you need to like hover over the stream. In the bottom right corner, you'll see a CC button. You can click on that, it'll turn on closed captions, or it'll turn them off, whatever you want to do. Just hover over the stream and click that button there. Okay, but there's lots of stuff. We showed the ponds earlier, so I won't show too much of the ponds, but here's the bed. There's just one bed, but here are all the swatches. It costs like 1,050 simoleons, I think, the bed, but it's got some really good swatches. I quite like this bed. It's got a silver metal and then a black metal, right? This is a chair, this hay bale is a chair. There's a little mushroom stool as well. Just one bed. The thing is, I thought that too, Amanda. I was like, oh, just one bed. And then I was like, they usually have just one bed. We're just coming off of the building pack that had like 8 beds. So we got really spoiled like 2 months ago, and now we're like, oh, just one bed. They always have just one bed. We just had a pack that had like 1 million, so our perspectives are skewed. But yeah, there's a mushroom stool. There's one chair, there's one couch, and there's a dining chair, and then there's a table with, so that you can see the chair and the table. Then there's a bar height table and a bar stool as well. There's a whole kitchen set. There's 2 fridges and a stove. The fridges and stove very much look like they're supposed to be, like, one, they work off the grid. There's one like Smeg fridge, you know, that brand, it kind of looks like that. And there's like a wooden like icebox looking thing. And then there's this brand of, let me show you. I hear Dan talk about this a lot. It's a thing called an AGA. I thought he was saying auger, like A-U-G-E-R. It's not, it's A-G-A. And it looks like this. Well, that is very small. But it looks like this. They have a stove kind of like this in the pack. So that is in the game. which is kind of fun. And then that will work off the grid, and so will the like icebox looking fridge. So that was a bad photo. I should have gotten you one that was bigger. Is this a bigger photo? Why are they all so small? This is terrible and extremely unhelpful. Okay, well, yeah, we don't have these here. I've seen them on the Great British Bake Off and in British house listings, but I've never seen one here. So we don't have those here. But I know that it gives me really good British countryside vibes, you know? So I'm into it. These are the picnic baskets. There's 2 different variants. And both of these picnic baskets you can put in your Sims inventory and then bring somewhere. So you could like put it on the counter, drag some food into it. Like you could, you know, bake a cake, drag it into the picnic basket, put the basket in your Sims inventory, and then put it on a picnic table and then eat. Yes, there's picnic baskets. They won't work on the floor. You have to like sit at a table, but you could like bring it to a picnic table and then eat there. It just doesn't work on the floor. But that doesn't bother me too much, to be honest. I just want to have the option to have a picnic at all. The food doesn't last longer in the picnic basket, no. It still has the same like expiration date. But you can pack food, which is kind of cute. So, I'm into it. You can make some snacks, bring it to the park, get your family to all eat a meal from it. Like, yeah, not in the grass, unfortunately, but I've wanted picnics for so long that it doesn't really bother me that much. This is a side table, then there's a nightstand, and there's like this china cabinet, you know, whatever, sideboard, both. Sideboard both kind of thing. There's also a dresser with a mirror attached that's like further down, I think, somewhere. But you can get hutch. There you go. Welsh dresser. I saw 2 people say. I didn't know that. Is that a thing? Oh, it's called a Welsh dresser. I had never heard that name before. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. There's 2 new shelves too. This shelf has like a watering can and like some gardening tools in a bag. This is a kitchen shelf too, which excites me. There's like a work table too. This isn't actually functional, but you can like put it outside by your garden stuff. It's only 100 simoleons as well. A lot of that furniture is cheap. It's not very expensive. But this has no gameplay attached to it. It's just like a decorative table. This is the kitchen set, by the way, which is very cute. I'm not gonna lie. So they have some good swatches as well. They're like lots of pastel colors. I type fast. Yeah, Steph, I know. There's not a desk, but there is a typewriter. It didn't come with a desk. It did have a typewriter though, and like a couple tables, but no desk. There's 2 sinks too. They've got a sink that matches the counter set, and then they have like a pedestal sink for the bathrooms. Yeah, typewriter. It works like a computer, but it looks like a typewriter. Yeah. It has computer functionality, but it looks like a typewriter. And I think it costs like 1,400 simoleons or something. But yeah, it looks like a typewriter. Oh, it's the very last thing in the menu. So we'll get to it. I'll show it to you. Don't worry. But I'm sorry. It's a good one though. It's exciting. I'm looking at other things. There's a wedding arch. This is a wedding arch down here. This is the cross-stitching basket. You know how the knitting stuff like comes in a basket and you can use the knitting basket to knit? There's like a little cross-stitching basket, but you can also buy the cross-stitching hoops straight from the shops in town, and then you can use it that way. Like you don't need to have this item to cross-stitch, you just need the hoop to cross-stitch, but that item like has hoops that you can click on to grab and cross-stitch easily. Does that make sense? But yeah, look at the sink. It matches. It's like a farmhouse sink, and it matches all the counter swatches. Oh my god. Isn't it so cute? And it has the little chicken on it. Oh, I really like that sink a lot. These are the 2 fridges, and that's that like aga I was talking about. And there's also a vent hood with a chicken. And they match. These things both match. And then there's the two different kinds of fridges. And the fridge actually matches one of the windows. There's like a set of windows and the fridge matches the windows, the same wood swatches. Also, hi Messy, thank you for the 42 months. Everybody else, thank you all for your subs and bits today. I'm so sorry if I missed anything. Thank you so much. But yeah, there's two different fridges. This one kind of gives, oh, you can't see it. The one behind my head gives me kind of like Smeg fridge vibes. And there's like the wooden icebox one. And so this stove, this sink, and this icebox fridge all work off the grid. This fridge does not work off the grid, which I feel like makes sense. Like this one looks like it'll work off the grid. This one doesn't. So there you go. But this one works off the grid. And it comes in pink. Yes, and this corner piece of the cabinet, I know. Look at this corner piece. I know. I know. There's a lot of furniture in this pack. I was really excited about it. So here's the bathroom sink, and there's also a bathtub. There's not a toilet, but I don't care about that too much. I mentioned this before, but I was saying in the Dream Home Decorator pack, I was like, I'm glad they didn't waste time making a toilet. Like, we have so many toilets, it's okay. Like, they all match, it's fine. So, they have some cute, they have like a plain white one and stuff too, but they also have this pink swatch on the bathtub that I very much liked. So, we got a clawfoot tub, that's the cross-stitching thing I was talking about. I want more toilets, thank you very much. I think we need a toilet-only pack. Forget the rest of the furniture. Give me a toilet. But there's like the bar that goes in the pub. This is the wedding arch. Look. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at the wedding arch. Hello? Is that not the most beautiful thing you have ever seen? Okay, so these are the stands. This is the like garden stall that Agnes works at, and this is the grocery stall. So you can place them, but I think you can probably staff them too. But they're like in build mode, so you can access them. These are the two different like planters that we got. So these are the ones that you can plant the giant crops in, but they work just like the regular like 4 planter boxes, you know? So you can plant 4 regular plants in there if you want to. And they're both only 10 simoleons. So if you want, you can very easily put them in a lot of places because they're cheap. This is the chicken coop. I think it costs 400 simoleons. They're not very expensive, the chicken coop and the barn, but then you have to pay for the chickens and the cows. So that's how they work. Yeah, the cow is like 400. Yeah. Surprised they have swatches. Yeah, I was impressed that the dirt piles had swatches too, but they do. So like one of them I think matches Oasis Springs as well, which is kind of fun. And the llamas are like 350 or something. I forget exactly. But yeah, those are the two like barn and thingies. And like I mentioned earlier, the chickens. So I think the cows are kind of, they seem very tied to like this area around the barn. The chickens are fully free range. Like the chickens, they won't like stick just close to this. If you've got a chicken coop on your lot, your chickens will go everywhere on the lot. Like if you put a fence, they'll stay in the fence, right? But if it's just open, they'll just go. So they'll go everywhere. They won't use gates. Like if it's closed off with a gate, like only you can go through the gate. But if it's open, they'll go. And yes, you can name the chickens and the cows. Yeah, you can have 8 chickens in the coop and you can have 1 cow or 1 llama in the barn. But there's no max for the lot. Like it's just a max per barn. I was saying this earlier too, but if you wanted to like have 10 barns on your lot and like only have barns in the lot and fill the whole thing with barns, you could do that. Nothing is stopping you. You could fill up the entire place with just cows if you wanted. So, yeah, Night Outlet. So they told us that dogs and cats, like might interact with or like be scared of or like whatever with the chickens and stuff. But I I haven't played with cats and dogs in the pack. I only had the base game in the pack, so I don't know personally, like firsthand, what happens. I haven't seen that yet. So I don't know. But they told us that they would interact. So, yes, okay, so these are the new plants. 50 simoleons! And it's a fiddle leaf fig. And there's also this little tiny, like, vase with roses in it, which is so cute. But that plant is only 50 simoleons! We have this wheelbarrow thing, too. And in debug, there's, like, a spilled over wheelbarrow. We've got a bunch of options. So, there's a lot of good stuff, I'm telling you. Yeah, like, taller one-tile plants are so good. I know. Okay, so there's a couple wall decorations. There's, like, one small painting. 150 simoleons, by the way, decent, and can be sized up very well. Then there's like a poster for the pub too. And there's also like a gallery wall of like pub looking things. Yes, it is wedding arch, yeah. The wedding arch, this thingy right here is a wedding arch. It's big. I think it's like medium wall height, which is kind of fun. There's one curtain. So, people keep asking me if I can build on top of lakes. I have no idea. I'm sorry, I didn't check that. I don't know if you can build on top of lakes. I don't have an answer to that question. I didn't check, so I don't know. I am really sorry. There's a bunch of cute signs too, because they have like the town. So they gave us like a lot of the items that they used in the town. So this is like the signboard for the festivals in town, and then we have like the cute little decorative ones. There's all kinds of stuff. There's, this big thing. Wait, look. Oh my goodness, it's enormous. And there's a few different swatches on it too. I feel like this could be used for various things. I don't know. I'm kind of into it. I kind of wish there were more curtains. I was talking in my video, one of the videos I made that you haven't seen yet. I was talking about how I wish they had done like a sheer lacy curtain. I wish that we had like a long, just sheer lace looking curtain. But it's okay. I would have loved that, but we don't have it. So you might have modular curtains coming out this week. You're gonna make me cry. Including lots of sheer options in all heights. Oh my god. Okay, this thing, another missed opportunity. We have the phone booth. It is not a woohoo spot. You can't even click on it. It's just a decoration. I wish that you could woohoo in it. You can woohoo in the barn. You cannot woohoo in the phone booth. For some reason. I don't know what modders are here right now and what powers you have. However, I do have a request. And I really wish that you could woohoo in the phone booth. I don't know what you're capable of, but that's my request. Okay, these are the clutter items, by the way. Let's take a second. My face cam is covering it, so let me turn my face off. There's a bucket. There's a little tiny bunny with a flower in its mouth. There's a pitcher. There's some jars. There's a gnome with flowers. There's a teapot. There's the same teapot but with some teacups on a little piece of wood. There's this chicken thing, and there's another pot, and this blanket basket. Oh my god, I can't speak. They gave us a bunch of clutter this time. Aren't they so cute though? Clutter speaks to me. Plus we have that little, remember the tiny like flower in the vase, the little roses in the tiny vase? Yeah. Thank you again, by the way, for all the subs and bits today, everyone. I'm so sorry if I missed them. I'm so sorry. Thank you all so much. Yeah, like a Dutch oven like that. It's so good. And this little tiny teapot. Anyway, there's some good stuff. Yeah, the chicken thing I think holds eggs too, yeah, which is kind of fun. I like the swatches. The little green swatch thing is really cute. Yeah, there's some good options. Oh, do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Typewriter. No, the teapots aren't functional. They're just clutter. They're just decorative items. But that's okay. It works like a computer, but it looks like a typewriter. Mel, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I don't know if it works off the grid. I'm gonna go with probably not because it functions like a computer. Okay, but these? I mean, look at these. We have some really nice fireplaces. This is the new rug. I struggled to try and use the new rug with the new wallpapers because they're all kind of busy, but it's really cute. Like, I was really into this new rug. We also have this blueberry wreath. That's the, like, pub painting gallery wall I was talking about that we added. I said we added. That we have. That they added. I was not involved in the creation of this pack in any way, shape, or form. I'm not being paid. They just sent me the pack early. Oh, there's this little vent thing too, the butterfly vent. That matches one of the doors really well. One of the doors has like a little butterfly on it. It matches. We have this little flag thing. Gonna make a 10 generation legacy based on just this pack. I'm with you, Hope. I had so much fun with this pack. Okay, so spoilers for my gameplay videos that I made. I did a little mini like 5-part Let's Play series, and I also did 3 Rags to Riches like Stanley Humphrey videos, get rich quick scheme videos. But in my mini Let's Play, I did a wheel spin Let's Play, throwing it back to like Island Living time. And it was really fun. And I did a lot of bad things, including kill a sim and then bring them back to life. So, it was great fun for me personally. I really enjoyed this Let's Play. So, yeah. Oh, here's some more furniture, by the way. So this new book thingy, 10 simoleons. It's only 10 simoleons. So that book, really nice for rags to riches and like starter home type stuff because the books are so cheap. So we have that. We have the new dresser with the mirror attached. There's a new clock. There's a bunch of new wall lights, which is amazing. Books IRL aren't that cheap. I know. It's so cheap. 10. 10 simoleons. The clock is adorable. This is like a sign for the bar. This little thing has like little string lights inside of it. Like the little tiny wire string lights. That's what's inside of that thing. That is so cute. And then we have like this lantern and then this fancier wall light. There's some good lights here. I'm just saying. But then there's the big, what's it called? I just got so distracted by looking at chat. Oh my god. We have one of those street lights. The word is street lights. Yep. And then, okay, the computer. I need to pause. Wait, go back really slowly. Wait, I went too far. I want to see the price of it. Okay, be ready to pause fast. Be ready to pause fast. 1,400, I was right. It costs 1,400. And it looks like a typewriter, but it's a computer. So obviously it still has a screen. So it doesn't look exactly like a typewriter. But it's cute and it functions like a computer. And so you can, oh here, there we go. Fun 6, power consumption rating 3. Yeah, it doesn't work off the grid. But it looks like a typewriter. So it's kind of fun. It blends in more. Because you know how in The Sims you like need the technology to like function, but you can kind of pretend that the house is older than it actually is, you know? It looks like a typewriter iPad keyboard attachment thing. Yeah, you have like an iPad attachment that looks like a typewriter and you stick your iPad in the top. That's what it looks like, you're right. But I'm okay with that. I'm into it. But, oh, here are the ceiling lights, too. So there's 2 different ones, but obviously in 3 lengths. I love this one. I think that is so cute. And then, oh, I showed off all of the... I like to look at the pre-styled rooms, too, because I think it's kind of nice to see, like, what they did. because it kind of gives you an idea of what they were intending for the furniture to look like. So I like to look at the styled rooms because it kind of, one, it shows you the items like more in action. So here are all this, we can look through all the styled rooms they gave us so we can see what the like furniture looks like together in different colors and stuff. But look at how cute the table is. I love this little kitchen. This is good. The counters and the cabinets are from this pack, yeah. They're from these are all Cottage Living stuff. I only have Cottage Living in the base game installed, so this is all from Cottage Living. People were saying that this stuff looks like the Country Kitchen pack, and I think that they're similar in like the curtain parts, but I don't think the cabinets actually look alike at all. Like the cabinets, these are like more detailed, if that makes sense. Like they're like, there's like carvings on the wood. The Country Kitchen ones are like flat. So they're both like similar country vibes, but they're not the same cabinet. They look really different. No, Ravishing, I don't know how many items the picnic basket can hold. I'm pretty sure you can drag in more than one item of food though. Like you could put like a drink and a food and like dessert in it. Like you could drag like more than one thing into it. It's not shared with the fridge though. Like you can put the picnic basket on the counter and then you can like drag food into it and then put the basket in your inventory and then leave with it, you know? But I think I've used at least 2 things in it, but I don't know about more than 2. But anyway, this is one of the rooms. I really like it. No, the food does go bad in the basket. It's like if it were just outside. The basket isn't like a fridge. So if you put the food in the picnic basket, it'll still like spoil just like it would normally. Just like in real life, if you put raw meat in your picnic basket and you try and go somewhere with it, it's still gonna spoil. It's just in a basket. So, this is another one of the rooms in different color, but, what's the point of the basket then? Well, because you can have your Sims like grab a full meal out of it. Doesn't spoil in your pockets though. Food spoils in your pockets, Pirate. Yeah, it does. If you go grill something at the park and you try and bring it home with you, it's still gonna spoil if you don't put it in the fridge fast enough. I know this because I have, on multiple occasions, tried to get people to grill me food that I could then bring home with me and not have to, cook. So, anyway. No, there's no plain swatches on the wallpaper, unfortunately. No, there's not. There's just the, like, really patterned wallpapers. There's no plain swatches, which is kind of annoying. I wish they had given us a couple, but oh well. This is the most plain one. It's, like, the more, like, overly mortared brick or whatever. And then they have a more defined brick and stone. There's just one bed, but the one bed has lots of different swatches. There's like a floral set of swatches, there's some solid color swatches, and there's plaid swatches too on the beds. So, bed singular, I should say. It's just one bed, not beds plural. Cooler, I don't know. I don't know if people often use these pre-styled rooms. Oh, I found a glitch as well. I found a mistake. Okay, wait, let me try and pause it at the right time. Okay, do you see? No, you don't. Look where my face is. Do you see this painting on the wall outside? There's a painting on the wall outside by accident, and they didn't get rid of it. It's kind of cute. It's a little mistake. Whoops. Do you hear the beeping? Please disregard. Anyway, the pre-style rooms are kind of fun sometimes to get an idea of what's in the pack. And if you don't feel like decorating a bedroom, it's nice to just grab one, you know? So I like that they add these. And also, it gives you some good ideas. Like when I look at the pre-style rooms for the outdoor ones, there's an item that I swear to you, I literally did not even know we had that's in the base game that I just never use because it looks like it's miscategorized to me. So I'll show you that to you. I'll show you now. Let me, here's one of the other rooms. I'll just skip past it faster because it's boring. Okay, these, the little tiny rocks on the ground, they're categorized as clutter. And they're not in the rock section. So I just forget we have that. Like, I've seen it before. I just never use it. Like, I don't think I've ever used that item. Literally ever. That's a base game little thing. That's been there. It's in the base game. They're just, they're in the clutter section and not, like, in the rock section. So I just forget they exist. It's not in debug, no. They're in the clutter section. I think I clicked on them. Oh, the video's frozen. Come on, please. There we go. But look, they're right here. So you might recognize that. I forget that it's there. Because look what it's with. I wish it was categorized as a rock, because then I'd remember to use it more often. Okay. Thank you all for the subs and stuff, by the way. Thank you so much. Are there any lesbian townies? Not in this pack, Sigrid, but there are in Eco Lifestyle. That's what you're talking about. There are in Eco Lifestyle. Do you know, the sim, oh my god, what's his name? His mom's. I know one of their names is Blossom. What's his name? The guy. Nox. Yes, his mom's. The ones that live in the lot that Simproof built. Those three. He lives in like a crane or something. Yeah, and Tina Tinker has a wife too. Yeah, but not Jeb. Blossom and Mary are their names. Yeah, Mary is the other one's name. He lives in a crane, yeah. In Eco Lifestyle. Look at how cute this looks too. This little like patio space. Isn't that nice? Yeah, I think that this is a good looking room, to be honest. All the stuff goes together so well. And like you delete the grass and look how it just, I don't know. I was very impressed with this. Yeah, I think they were asking because they were saying that they could only think of like gay men couples. They couldn't think of any lesbian couples. But there are a lot of gay couples in The Sims now. In the packs they've been making, which is pretty cool. But anyway, this is the that's all the style rooms. That's all the build furniture. That is all the build stuff. We went through debug first. Why did I go through debug first? Let's be honest, that doesn't make any sense. I was just excited about it. So I went through debug first, but it was worth it, okay? It was worth it. But let's see. What do you want to see next? The cast stuff or the world? Or we could, I'll show you the townies. Go away, Simsie. Don't look at me. So here's a weird thing. There's a few townies in this save. Not all of them are actually in the world. This is both. We said cast or world. This is both. You can see what clothes the people in the world are wearing. See? But anyway, these are all the townies, right? And so Moody and McMillan, they're the gay couple, one of the ones that I killed with the chicken. They live in the town. The Watson family has that 64 by 64 lot. This A New Start Sim lives in a barn, like converted barn in town. And then the Scott family lives in town. They own the pub. So she has like okay, I'm gonna compare it to Daddy Winter again. You know how Father Winter, when you hover over him, it says Father Winter, and he's like a special townie, and he has like a label, and it says Father Winter. Hers will be like pub owner, and it says that. The mayor's will be like town mayor. This guy is the creature keeper, and so he like sells clothes for the animals and stuff. His will say creature keeper. But these Sims aren't actually in the world. Like, they don't live in houses. He has like a fake house in town. Or not in town, like back out in the countryside, but you can't like enter it. It's fake. I'll show you. It's really weird. And the mayor doesn't have a house in town either, but they still like are around in town. And then her son, he is the grocery deliverer. So if you order groceries with the new grocery delivering thing, he'll bring them to you, and it'll be like grocery deliverer on his name. Underneath his whatever, you know what I'm talking about? And there's also, this is the Sim who runs the grocery shop, and then Agnes and Agatha Crumplebottom, for some reason, are not in the manage households thing. Like, you can't find them here. I don't know why, but Agnes and Agatha don't have a house. They're like special townies too. I think that they might not die, but I'm not sure. That's what I heard heard though, but I don't know. I don't think that's true because people say that about Daddy Winter too, but Daddy Winter still dies. So I don't really know how it works. They don't age. They are immortal. Oh my God, they are? Okay, so Agnes and Agatha are not in managed households because they're immortal. Yeah, you can't marry them. No, when you try to flirt with Agnes, she hits you with her purse. It doesn't work. I'll show you. Don't try, because this will happen to you. But Agnes's cousin is, I think, supposed to be more flirty, but I never tried to flirt with Agatha, so I'm not sure. Okay, and then the other thing that's weird. Again, this is not final software. Like, I was playing a beta version of the game, so this is a glitch that might be fixed by the time, like, the pack actually comes out. Keep in mind, they're not done with it yet, right? This is beta footage, like a beta software. But this is a fox. I don't think you're supposed to be able to see the foxes at all in Managed Worlds. So I think that's why that's happening, is you're not supposed to be able to see them there, but I did. It's kind of funny looking though. And the fox's name is Keith. Yes. So the foxes have random names. So you hope they keep it. Honestly, I kind of do too, but you're not supposed to see that, I don't think. I don't think that's supposed to be there. But that's Keith, the fox. So there were times where I had like 5 foxes in my managed households that I could see. But again, I think they're going to fix that before the pack comes out. But there's a bunch of lore in this pack as well. Okay, so let me see if I can scroll back up. Do you see? No, go back. Show me my Sims. Wait, I saw her. Okay, this Sim, there is lore. Okay, so this Sim went on a date with Michael Bell once. Michael Bell is the creature keeper, right? And so they have like ever so slightly in the red romance bar. And she's got a sentiment being like, ooh, awkward date. And he's got like, ooh, enchanted, amazing date. So they went on a date once and she's like, ooh, that guy was weird. And he's like, oh my God, she was great. Drama. So they went on a date once. This family, the mom and dad, are not getting along well. Like their romance bar is in the red as well. They're still friends. Like they still have a high green relationship bar, but their romance bar in the red. They do not get along. These two are happy. They're great. They're fine. They're loving it. This teenager, their teenage daughter, has a little thing going on with the teenage son of the mayor. They have a little tiny bit of romance bar. I know. I love this. All the townies have lore. Some of them like hate Agnes. I mean, oh, it's so fun. I love this kind of thing. I love this kind of thing. I dream of this kind of lore happening. And like the setup with the, let me see if I can show you. Because I'm pretty sure I opened it. Let me skip past all these people. The setup in... Load into game. Come on. Show me my sentiments. Please. Please. Okay, well, you can see she has like a little bit of red with Michael. Because they went on just one date. You know, like it wasn't like a long date or anything. But look, she has an awkward after a bad date sentiment. And he's smitten with her. Isn't that so funny? I love this. Isn't that so cool? The detail of that, and it like describes it in her backstory, you know? I know, poor Michael, right? But I think it's really cute. And then like one of the other households, the couple that owns the pub in town, it says that they're like trying to have a baby. And so they have a nursery in their house. They're not pregnant or anything yet. But like they have a nursery in their house. It's like all set up and ready for when they do have a baby. And I love this kind of detail. No, Ryan, sentiments aren't part of Snowy Escape. Sentiments are in the base game. It's, lifestyles that are part of Snowy Escape, not sentiments. Sentiments they added around Snowy Escape into the base game, but lifestyles are part of Snowy Escape. Sentiments are in the base game. Everybody's got sentiments. But anyway, and also his last name is Bell. My Legacy Challenge family's last name is Bell. One of us. Maybe I should have one of my Sims marry him. He's an adult. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to pull that off by the time he dies. Because currently my Sim's a toddler. My eldest daughter is a toddler. I don't know if he's gonna make it by the time she gets old enough. I'll make him younger, and I'll just make him stay younger so that she can marry him. I don't know. That would be funny. Use the potion of youth. You want me? Hang on. Isn't that creepy? For him to like actually be older and then made younger. I'm sorry. If he was like an elder that got like a potion of youth to become a young adult, I think that's a bit creepy. I don't know. Twilight vibes. Yes, I was just gonna say that. Okay, Edward, 150 years old, dating a 17-year-old. Or age her up. I'm not gonna age up my Sim fast like that. Anyway, but this is the family that owns the pub, right? So like I said, you'll see her working in the pub every day, and she'll have like the pub owner thingy. And one of the cool parts about the gameplay and like the lore of this pack is that all of the townies, like the pub owner and the mayor, like the grocery guy, like all of them, they can give you quests. And so you can talk to them and like offer to do like a Henford on Bagley errand or something, like Henford help out. And then they'll give you like a little quest to like help them. And so one of the ones for the mayor's son, the guy who delivers the groceries, his little backstory is that he doesn't really want to stay in Henford on Bagley for a lot longer, but he feels bad because he doesn't want to leave his mom, because like it's just him and her, and he doesn't want to leave her behind. And so the quests are like actually kind of long, and there's a lot of like text, like story that pops up at the top. So part of it was like, he wanted me to go out and like take a photo of a different town for him because he wanted to see the outside world, and I was like, oh my god, I can do that. Don't worry, bestie, I can do that for you. And then he wanted me to like bake a pie for his mom, and then talk to her about him and like see what she's thinking and like how she's feeling, and then you like get dialogue from her about how she's feeling and like give her a pie, and I just, how cute is that? How adorable is that? And like all the townies have little storylines like that. And like there's more than one quest for each of them, and you can also have like 3 quests active at a time, so you because they take a while. It's not just like a fast like knock it out. You have to like, you know, bake a pie, talk to them, come back, you know, like but I love the lore and like the detail and the backstories of these Sims. Like I really like how well thought out their backstories are. I think that kind of thing is really fun because that's how I like to play the Sims, where like I like to go in and make Sims with detailed backstories like that. And I spent a lot of time just like setting up a save file and like building houses and making Sims and writing their stories and making them have a friend and they like this person and so did this, and like, you know, I like to set that kind of thing up. And this actually has that now. And obviously like actual players built the houses, so the houses are all good. Like everything about this, it just, I don't know. It's, in my opinion, is really good. I think that this world is their best world yet. Like the combination of Simmers making the houses and like the really detailed backstories they did for this, I like this world, I believe is their best world yet, 100%. I just like it. I just like it a lot. So anyway, thank you again, by the way, everybody, for all your subs and bits and stuff today. I'm so sorry if I missed any of them. Thank you so much. Yeah, Cal, so speaking from my experience when I built the snowy escape houses, we got paid per lot that we built. So they kind of like commissioned a house from same thing with the Simmers that built these ones. They would have like commissioned them to build lots, and they would have gotten paid per lot if it was the same as last time, which I assume it was. And the other thing, believe it or not, they spend a lot of time and effort in planning out the worlds and the Sims that are going to be there long before it ever gets built. like when we got told what lots we were gonna do and everything, the map didn't even exist. And they had planned out like, okay, we're gonna have 1 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house on this size lot. These Sims are gonna live here. Here's like reference photos for the Sims that are gonna live here. Here are all their traits and skills. Like they had all of that already planned out before they were even made. Like they gave us all of that before we even started building them. So it's kind of interesting. It's cool how much detail I put into it. And then obviously the simmers that made them put a lot of detail into it. So it's kind of cool. I like this game. Do that for your saves. I mean, yeah, like I've been doing that for my Simsie save, right? So it's kind of cool to see like it happen again in this one. So let me show you some of the cast. I can show you the these Sims outfits, because seeing like what these townies are wearing, I feel like is a good intro into the cast stuff, because you can see the outfits and the hairs and stuff that they have. But no, they made the townies themselves, Tess. The people that work on the pack made the townies themselves. I don't know who, like, which sim guru made the townies for this pack, but I think it's like a collaborative effort on like what the townies are gonna be like, and then they might have like one of them make a sim and then like tweak it and stuff. I don't know how they make the townies, but I do know that like they plan it out probably as a group. They plan it all out really in depth before they start. So she's giving girl boss vibes. I know, I love her. I think she's so cool. And in the backstory of these two, it talks about how like Simon isn't super into living in the small town, but like his wife loves it here, and obviously she runs her pub and he doesn't want to like make her leave it. So he like lives here even though he doesn't really want to. Ow. That's kind of sad actually. But you know, I don't think there are any new tattoos. There are a bunch of new accessories though. I'll show you the cast stuff. Let's go into the cast stuff. Looks like your friend's husband. Isn't that kind of weird when a sim looks like a real person you know? It's weird when the Sims like overlaps with real life, you know? Let me show you the people wanted to see Cass. But I'll show you the cast stuff. Yes, the earrings. I know. Okay, so there's like 3 new hats. There's like 3 new earrings. There's a bracelet. There's gardening gloves. There are some new tights that are glitched in this version of the game. Keep in mind, like I didn't really encounter like any bugs aside from the glitch tights and the weird fox thing like in the managed households. But this isn't final software. So like when I played this, the game wasn't done. And so like they still are gonna change it. This is like early software, so it's not finished. So if there's any bugs, they're probably gonna fix them. But yeah. Keith, the fox Keith, yes. Brooke, thank you for the 11 months. Flam, Mike, Joanna, Jess, Michelle, Kate, Crochet, Lulu, Cora, Ravenclaw, Goth, Oatmeal, Jake, Just Tail, Sophie, Shelby, Jem, thank you all for the subs and bits too. I'm sorry. Thank you all. George too, Brooke. Last everybody, thank you so much. He's cute. Yeah, okay, so this family, the backstory, this is the Sims where the parents are kind of having like marital problems. So Thomas, he's like from Henford-on-Bagley, has lived here for a long time. His family has like a 64 by 64 lot big house, and the story is that like he inherited his family's house, and so he's running his family's farm. But his wife is a fashion designer, and the backstory I think is that she kind of doesn't like it on the farm. Like she doesn't really want to be here anymore. And these two are headed for divorce. Like their romance bar is in the red. But they have a few kids. They have 3 kids together. They have 2 children and 1 teenage daughter. He looks like Knox, I guess a little bit. Yeah. The cow sweater. I know the cow sweater is so cute. But that's their little backstory. And I kind of like that. There are a lot of lots. I think there's 12. There's 12 lots. There's 3 neighborhoods. Anyone know why her access was revoked? Is that normal? Yes, 28 months. I didn't like get in trouble and get my access revoked. We had a beta access for a week. Everybody had it for a week. And then everybody got it taken away until we have to get the real pack in a couple weeks. But everybody had the beta for a week. Not just me. Everybody had it for a week. Simsie got blacklisted. No, but that's just how it works. Same with other packs too. Back when we had like Snowy Escape and Eco Lifestyle early, they used to fly us out to California to play the pack early. Before there was a pandemic, we would get flown to EA Studios in California to play the pack for like a day, and then come back. But now they do that virtually. So we have like a lot longer time with the pack. I used to be able to make like 4 videos at Sims Camp. Now I made 20. Like, but yeah, it's not like I did something wrong or anything. Everybody gets temporary access. And that's why the game, do you see how the gallery is like blurred out, like grayed out? And there's like the weird watermark. This is a separate version of The Sims 4. Like they gave me a beta Sims 4 that was just the base game and the new pack. And they had the gallery disabled and they have the dumb watermark floating everywhere. I didn't put that there. That's just there on the game. And that's why it looks like this. So that's how it works. But the outfits are kind of cute. I like all of them a lot. As per usual, unfortunately, the masculine Sims are kind of lacking as far as clothes go. Like they have like a third of the amount that the feminine frame Sims have. But hopefully they'll fix that in the future. I don't understand why they do this. They like always have such a significantly less amount of clothing. The outfit is Bilbo Baggins. Well, that outfit is the one the Creature Keeper wears. This is the mayor's outfit as well. So a couple of these, I think the textures are kind of weird on these, on the 2 like townie outfits, but then the rest of them are fine. But yeah, fingers crossed they have some more balanced packs in the future. Jody, Kara, Captain Fluffy, Anna, thank you for the subs. Chrissy, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Don't worry, Willian, it's okay. Don't worry. I don't remember it, but I appreciate the apology. Don't worry. If I ever see a weird comment and or maybe I like misread what you said or something, I promise people say so many weird things to me every day. I don't remember them unless it was bad. Sometimes I stew on things for days, but for the most part, that doesn't happen. So don't worry. Whatever you said to me, I don't remember it. It's okay. We're no big deal. Don't worry about it. Life of a streamer, yeah. I don't remember. The things that I stew on are when people make really dumb comments to me, like about how I don't want to talk about this right now. People that are like, respect my opinion, Kayla, I don't believe in vaccines. And then they'll start yelling and go on and on and on about that until they get banned. Those people I stew on. Those people I sit and get angry about. But it's okay. It's okay. I see a lot of that. But anyway, there's a few new pairs of shoes. These boots, they have for every sim. Like toddlers through elders, everybody has these boots, which are pretty cute. I quite like them. And they have some cute colors. The green ones are so good. Like, I'm into it. And then the styled looks, I like to look at the styled looks too, because it's kind of good to see, like, I always like to see how they imagine the stuff looking, you know? Like, it's fun to see what they think the clothes would match with. So, it's kind of fun. And they also gave, like, all of the hairs are, like, brought down for kids and toddlers, too. So there's a bunch of toddler and kid hairs. I think most of the hairs, I'm gonna be honest, like, I love them giving all of the hairs to toddlers, but sometimes the hairs that they bring back for toddlers, like, they're so long. Like, these toddlers, I know most of you don't have that much hair. I know you don't. And the hairs are so, especially, like, on the toddler's head, like, that is so much hair. You are so small. But it's okay. Some of them look, like, most of the, like, masculine framed hairs look okay on toddlers for the most part, I always feel like. But some of the, like, the really long hairs, I always feel like look a bit weird on toddlers. Some, like, obviously some little kids have lots of hair, you know, but not all of them. Not all the kids have hair down to their butt, you know, when they're, like, 2. So... but anyway, those are the new hairs. There's 2 new beards too. It's one beard in different swatches. There's a beard that has like, some different coloring to it. But I don't know. I had like no hair when I was a kid, so I'm just speaking from that experience. Mrs. Minecraft, Aim, Token Rose, Annie, Rihanna, Kylie, Eloise, thank you for the subs and stuff. Yeah, there are 12 lots, Kylie, in the pack, I think. Let me close my curtains. Hang on. Look at the clothes. Okay. The sun's just gonna start setting, and I don't like how the sun shines in here. It makes my lighting look weird. Okay, here's the good stuff. There are so many options. I think this cast is most like what I would wear in real life. I am obsessed. Genuinely obsessed. Did it move on its own? Laura, it's a recording. This is a recording. It's not, I'm not in the game. It's a recording. I don't have the game right now. We only had it for a week and then we lost access. So this is footage. I'm not actually playing. The keyboard is moving on its own. Who's controlling the mouse? It's me from yesterday controlling the mouse. But there's so many cute sweaters. This pack is so adorable. Like, I just, oh, and I gave Nancy Landgrab a cottagecore makeover, and I gave her, this one. But look at how cute this sweater is. And also her hair. This hair I'm talking about, that's the one that I think looks weird on toddlers. This hair, because it's so long. Like, I love the bandana and stuff for toddlers, but it's so long. Like, this hair on toddlers I think is a little bit too much. I wish it were a little bit shorter. I don't know. I'll show it to you on the toddler when we get to it, but this is a long video, by the way. I looked at cast for like 35 minutes. So, but my sim married Nancy Landgrab in my mini Let's Play. This sweater in that color, I'm telling you, I would wear that. The little flowers on the blue sweater, oh my god. So beautiful. It's so cute. I love this game. And there's some, like, this sweater too. Oh my god. This one? Look at how adorable this sweater is. I like it so much. I like it so much. Yeah, they've been giving a lot of, like, chunky sweater type stuff recently. Yeah, not just in this pack. We've got a lot of sweaters now. They had sweaters all the time. Most of the recent packs have so many sweaters in them. There's a lot of cute sweaters in this pack. I think there's some pretty good clothes for all age groups in this pack too. Do you know how a lot of times the cast from the packs is like crop tops and high-waisted pants and that's it? And which I mean, it's cute, don't get me wrong, but I like that this pack has clothes that like maybe grandma might wear, but are also cute like that I would wear. You know, I think it's good for all ages and not just like a teenage girl type sim, you know? Because a lot of times, like, I mean, I love cropped things, but sometimes there's like too much. It's good to have some more modest clothes sometimes, you know? But yeah, a good sweater vest like this thing, your mom would wear that. I'm just saying. It's true. And it's cute. So, like, it's still like fashionable and stylish, but it's not like, I don't know, something that only a 21-year-old would wear, you know? And this one is so cute with the little pocket. I just, oh. And of course we have a really cute tank top too at the bottom. Hang on, wait for it. There. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes like all of the cast in a pack is kind of like this, which is adorable, but like not everybody wears tank tops like this, you know? But anyway, I really like this top. Isn't that so cute? With the shorts too, like with the high-waisted shorts. Come on. Almond Milk, Sammy, Daisy, thank you for the subs. All you too. Thank you so much. I think this skirt could have been a little bit more high-waisted, but it looks good with the top, so it's okay. And then these shorts come in a couple patterns and some good colors. Like the purple shorts. These are really good shorts. We don't have very many good shorts in The Sims 4. This one is good. Wait, Elsa, preparing for Tropical Storm Elsa to hit Massachusetts tomorrow? Oh my gosh. Have a great time with the storm. You're gonna love it. It's great fun. Been there, done that. I'm sorry. Thank you for the bids. Okay, so we have these pants too. We have a long skirt. We have a longer skirt. We have some jeans. We have some different pants that I think are tagged wrong. And then we have some more high-waisted shorts. I think I'll show you, but I think these pants are tagged wrong. Like obviously they're, you'll see when she puts them on, they're like made for a masculine frame. And like obviously all the clothes are supposed to work on both, but sometimes they don't look good on both. Those pants being some of them. And they're not tagged for masculine. Like male Sims won't have them in the list automatically, but they're tagged for, so I think they're like mistakenly tagged. But aren't these jeans nice too? But yeah, look at wait for it. You'll see. Like it's, you know how they like make these pants that are supposed to work on both, but don't? These pants aren't tagged for masculine Sims. But they look like that. Look at her butt. Do you see her butt? It just doesn't fit. I don't know why they don't make them work on both. Like, but anyway. The rest of the pants are cute. These pants, look at these shorts. Aren't they so good? Oh, also, Void, just because you asked, I do post these streams on my second channel, and I will post it this week, but you can watch it back on Twitch now. If you missed the beginning of the stream, you can watch it back on Twitch already. Like, this VOD is on Twitch. You can watch it right now. You can always watch my streams back on Twitch. Don't worry, you don't need to wait until I post it on YouTube. It's on Twitch now. So, you could watch the stream tonight on Twitch if you wanted to. If you missed the beginning and stuff, you can see it all that way. But yeah, these dresses... aren't they so pretty? Genuinely, like, the patterns, I'm so excited. Jade, thank you for the Prime sub. Derek, thank you for the Prime sub. Rue with the 2 months, thank you so much. But they have a lot of, like, there's some good casual stuff. There's some, like, more formal outfits. They've got some, like, work clothes type, overall type things. Like, they have all kinds of stuff. There's a really good mix of stuff like that. So where can I buy these clothes for myself, right? Okay, do you see this? Remember the, like, I'll pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up. Remember the strawberry dress that you, like, probably saw on TikTok? They made a cherry dress. I'll wait for it to pop up and then I'll show you. It's so fun. They have like this like apron type thing too with like the little vegetables and stuff. How cute. So many options. This dress is pretty. No, there's it's got cherries and lemons and polka dots, I think the dress is. We'll look at the swatches in a second. Don't worry. I showed you all. Don't worry. But this is what I'm referring to. Now look at this. Do you remember this? That was viral for a while. They made something kind of like with the sparkly and the sheer and stuff. Oh, come back. Look! Kind of similar vibes. Not the same shape or anything, but kind of similar vibes with the sparkles and stuff. But they've got some really good swatches. And I'm just really excited about it. And it comes in white and black too. Like this one just covers all the bases. This is just a good dress, just in general. Like, how pretty is that? I don't know. I'm really excited about this one. Jay, thank you for the 3-month resub too. Yeah, the green. I know. The green ones are so nice. And the white one is so good for weddings. Yeah, this is just good. They covered a lot of options. Also, one of the other things I love is the next one. This one, I would wear this in real life. I think this is so cute. I am obsessed with this. It's so adorable. Yeah, no, this is a really good outfit. I'm into it. You'd wear it too? Yeah. I really like it. This next dress as well. It's a good combo of like some formal stuff, some more casual options. Like they have a lot of good stuff in this pack. I'm really excited. I'm so sad that I don't have it anymore. You don't understand, because I have had the pack. So I got the pack not this week, but last Monday, right? And so I had it for just like about a week and a half, and then they took it away, and we have to wait until the next pack, until the patch comes out to get it for real, because it was just like a beta access, so it was supposed to be for only a week, right? And so I've been playing it literally nonstop for like a week and a half. I made like 4 videos a day, every day, for like a week and a half. I would get off stream and then go back into the game and keep building. Like I made so much content on this pack. I have been obsessively playing Cottage Living for so long that for the last like week and a half straight, I cannot believe that I have to wait now like 3 weeks to play it for real. Not 3 weeks, like 2 weeks. But, oh, and the other day, obviously I couldn't tell anybody I had it until like Monday of this week or Tuesday or something. So I was talking about how, because I'm going to pick up Dan and then fly back with him when he moves in a couple of weeks, which is why I've been recording so much, because I've been trying to pre-record. And I was talking about how I've been pre-recording a bunch and stuff, and then someone in my chat was like, oh no, are you gonna be able to play the new pack before you leave? Like, are you gonna get to make content on the pack? And I was like, no comment. Will I be able to play the pack before me sitting there like, I already made 15 videos with it, actually. I was like, don't know what you're talking about. What new pack? Kenzie, Aaron, Liney, Witching, thank you, Clarice, all with the subs too. These are the styled looks, by the way. This one is cute, I think. Yeah, there's lemon splotch on the dress, Hannah, yeah. I'll show you the shoes in a second too, because there's quite a few new pairs of shoes too. No, I showed them, Alex, don't worry. I went back to the shoes after I did the styled looks. I got the shoes. Don't worry. And there's a bunch of new earrings and stuff too. And obviously all the hairs and stuff. So there's a bunch of options. But there are a few new pairs of shoes. In fact, there are 7 new pairs of shoes. There's a couple heels. There's a couple boots. There's a bunch of new shoes. So, do I help SimSim with bug stuff? No. I think people think that I have a lot more pull than I do. Not really. I mean, if I encountered any bugs while I was playing this, I would have told them, but I didn't really, aside from the weird, like, foxes appearing in the Managed Worlds thing. But, like, I don't, like, you know, report every bug I see directly to EA, or I'm not, like, I don't have, I'm not, like, the one who does the play testing for bugs either. They have a team for that. Does that make sense? But if I encounter anything, game breaking, obviously I might mention it to them, but I'm not like an EA employee or anything. I don't have EA on speed dial, yeah. Yeah, Pirates, I made a bunch of builds with the pack. I can show you my builds next. We'll get through the cast stuff and then I'll show you the builds that I made with the pack. These are the ones that are glitching. This is what I was talking about. I think they'll fix this by the time the pack comes out, because again, this wasn't final software, this was like fake. The fake software, literally, I had like a beta access to the game, so these leggings were like shiny for some reason, but I assume they'll fix that by the time the pack actually comes out, you know. But yeah, there's 2 new traits there. There's a lactose intolerant trait and an animal enthusiast trait, and a new aspiration. There's like a flower bracelet, which is so cute. Is this pre-recorded? Yeah, Bela, I don't have the pack anymore. We only had the pack for a week before they took it away from us. They gave us like a tease. We had the pack for a week and then they took it away. So I recorded this yesterday for you. Lactose intolerant trait, yeah. But look at the earrings. Look at the earrings. So there's llama earrings, there's flower earrings, and there's the strawberry earrings. There's 2 new pearl necklaces. There's like 3 or 4 new hats. Yeah, the strawberry earrings are, I think, are the best ones. I am obsessed with the strawberry earrings. They are so cute. There's also new glasses. We got these new glasses. I didn't film this, which was dumb of me, but there's also new like gardening gloves. But I didn't film the gloves because I forgot. So sorry, but there are new gloves as well for gardening. Tony, hey, thank you for 11 months. Far away, thank you for the 2 months too. Yeah, I think vegetarian traits in the base game now. Vegetarian used to be from Snowy Escape, or not from Snowy Escape, from City Living. Why did I just say that? It used to be from the City Living pack, but I'm pretty sure it's now in the base game. So, yeah, the pearl necklaces, I know! This hair is Agatha Crumplebottom's hair, and then this is the one without the hat. So there's like a hat and hatless version, because they made special hairs for Agnes and Agatha. So, yeah, we haven't had a plain pearl necklace for so long, but we have it now. So, and then look at this little hair. How cute is that? I showed off all the colors because the bows are different colors, so I wanted you to see the bow colors. So I showed them all. But like, this will look cute on toddlers too. Yeah, exactly. This braid as well. So good. Audie and you smell. Thank you for the subs. Also, Zeris, thank you for the 6 months. Anyway, I wanted to show you all the different bow colors because it makes a difference, you know? You need to know. You need to know. Yeah, I wish you could change, I wish you could change the bow colors separately as well. Sometimes CC creators do that. When they make a hair, they might have the bow be a separate accessory, like under the earrings category, and then you can change it. This is Agnes Crumplebottom's hair too. It's a base game hair with a hat on it. This hair looks so cute on toddlers too, by the way. This is a good one for toddlers, but it's for all ages, so anyone can wear it, but that one is nice. It's like little, so it looks good on toddlers. It's really cute. They have so many things. I'm telling you, this pack, I swear, is my favorite one so far. And I know I say that a lot, but like this one, I'm serious. This one is up there, like with Seasons for me. Like they're competing. I feel like I always say Seasons is the best one because in my mind, like if a person is gonna pick one pack, I feel like Seasons is the one to get because Seasons makes like every world so much better. Like I'm very much team Seasons, you know? It's really versatile. It like blends into everything. Like it adds so much to the game. I really like Seasons for that reason. But this pack, it's up there too. It is up there too. Okay, this hair, this one is so good. No, I like Eco Lifestyle a lot, Sita. Don't worry, I'm with you on Eco Lifestyle. That's a good pack. I had so much fun with that pack. I was really sad when everybody because like the whole Sims community was very like anti Eco Lifestyle when the trailer first came out, but I was always very much like, this one seems kind of fun. I'm like embarrassed that nobody wants this, but I do. But now that it's out, I think that like the opinion has changed. People really like that pack now, so I like that kind of stuff though, like the off the grid kind of stuff. I think that Eco Lifestyle and this pack would go very well together too. Like living off the grid with like, you know, getting your own windmills or like wind turbines and stuff, and like playing in the countryside in this pack and having a cow. Like I think all of that would work together very well. Like it ties in. It really does. Coffee Lover, Destiny, and Calamari, thank you for the subs, by the way, everybody. Thank you so much. Okay, the children's clothes. There's some pretty good stuff. There are some pretty good things. The vibes are the same? I don't know. I don't think the vibes of Eco Lifestyle and Cottage Living are the same. I think that they appeal to similar players, though. But, like, you know, the worlds probably couldn't get more different. Like, I feel like the world that came with Eco Lifestyle and this one are, like... Because that one's very industrial, you know? And this one is the opposite. It's the opposite. The clothes are good, though. You know, I wasn't a huge fan of Island Living either, Coffee Cat. I think that Island Living didn't have as much gameplay as I thought it would have. I think this pack has a lot of gameplay, and a lot of gameplay that's good for all ages. Like, I really like this pack. I'm gonna use this all the time. But yeah, they're both like a more natural lifestyle, but kind of in opposite directions. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, Kellyanne, thank you for the 5 gifted subs too. Thank you so much. Yeah, the sweater, isn't the sweater cute? Yeah, there's some good cast in this one. It's some good cast. Just curious, Kayla, would you happen to like this pack? Okay. Yes. You know, I don't know how long they've been making this pack. I'm going off of what I've experienced in the past, though, Jenny. They usually have kind of a roadmap of packs they're going to make, like, years in advance. They've probably been planning to make this pack for a long time, and then they probably started making it as soon as they finished Snowy Escape, is what I'm guessing. So they've probably been working on it since last, like, November or whenever, I would assume. But I don't know. I don't know anything about the development of this pack. I wasn't, like, involved, just so you know. I'm just playing it like you. Well, you're not playing it yet. I am. No, I don't even have it anymore. I was playing it yesterday. But wow, okay then. Sorry. Actually, yesterday, I literally spent all day making thumbnails. All day. I got up at like 8 o'clock yesterday morning, and I started making thumbnails. And then I stopped at like 7:30. Although in the middle of that, at like 3:30, I went to my parents' house to hang out with their cats for 15 minutes, and then I came back. Oh my god, that was so awkward. No, okay, so my parents are at a wedding right now, right? And so the neighbor has been feeding the pets at my parents' house. The dogs are like staying at a friend's house, but like the neighbor's been feeding the cats and stuff. And yesterday, Shanna texted me and she was like, hey, Kayla, like, they haven't been over to feed the cats yet today. I feel bad for them. Can you come feed them? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. It's like 2:30 and the pets haven't been fed yet. I feel bad. So I went over there. And then I fed everybody and I like sat with Lemon and Poggy for a little bit and stuff. And then I was going to come leave after like 15-30 minutes, my little cat break. Right. And then the neighbor kid, who's like a high school student, he like drove up, like got home from work and parked, like in the street next to our house and got out of the car and he started walking up to go inside. But I was outside, like getting into my car when he came up. Right. And he was like gonna just walk past me and not say anything. So I was like, this is weird. I gotta speak. I gotta say something. So I was like, hey, I already fed everybody, but I didn't give the lizard any worms, so I didn't want to. And then he was like, oh, okay, I'll do that then. And then just walked inside into my house. But that was the extent of our conversation, was me being like, I fed all the pets, but I didn't give the lizard any worms because I didn't want to. I gave the lizard, like, my sister has a bearded dragon, so I gave him like some vegetables and fruit and stuff, but I, like, my parents have like they had like pre-cut some things so that Evan could just give him to it easily. So I just, you know, gave it some vegetables, but I was like, you're not getting any worms from me. I'm sorry, Nova. It's just not gonna happen. I'm not giving you a worm. But luckily Evan got there right away. Also, I haven't seen that kid in years, so I don't even know if he recognized me. And also, I feel bad for him because imagine if you're like pet sitting, right? And so there's not been a car in the driveway this whole time. Imagine if I was inside the house when he got there and like, because if I were him, if I pulled up to go inside and there was a car there, I'd be like, hello? Like, I wouldn't have gone in. There's no way. But luckily I was outside. So I was like in the driveway, like leaving when he showed up. So it could have been worse timing because if I were him, I would not have gone in. If there was a car there, no way. Like, that's scary. And obviously it was just me, but like he probably didn't know that. Like, I don't even know if he knows that I'm not out of town. Like, I don't know. But it was awkward. It was awkward for sure. But like, imagine running into him inside. Yeah. Imagine he comes inside and I'm like, hello. Good to see you. But yeah, luckily I was not outside. I was not inside. I was outside when he got there. Pet sitting seems more stressful than babysitting. Maybe. The times that I've pet sit for the neighbors, like, I usually like it because the pets would get excited to see me. Like, the cats would be all excited that I came home, you know, or that I was there, I mean. Like, I always liked that part. It's kind of fun. So, it depends on the pet, that's true. That's true. And most of the time it's pretty simple, you know? But some pets are more demanding to care for than others. Like, taking care of dogs is a lot harder than taking care of a lizard, you know? So, especially when you're just watching it for, like, a couple days, like, you go there and you, like, feed the lizard and like, you don't need to, like, walk it, you know? So, why is there a Yoda sim? Because I wanted to. But, oh, the toddler hairs, by the way. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Reese, Aaron, Maxi, Raz, Wissa, Nerdy, thank you all for the subs and bits, too. But you see, this hair, I think, looks too long for the toddler, and it kind of, like, bends weird. I don't know. But the little hairs are cute on them. I like the shorter hairs on them. It's kind of cute. And this part, the frog backpack. Oh yeah, and the bun looks huge on toddlers too. Oh yeah. But look at how cute the backpack is, and it's in all these different animal swatches. I'm telling you, this backpack is the best item in the whole game. It's the best part of the whole pack, is the frog backpack. It's so adorable. It's so good. This pack comes out on July 22nd. So in just about a couple weeks, the pack will be out. Soon. It will be out very, very, very soon. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. Okay, but anyway, the toddlers have the boots too, but I think they look kind of weird on the toddlers. Like, all the age groups have these boots, but I think they're, like, too tall for the toddlers. Does that make sense? Let me... Sorry. It's messaging Dan. When is the patch? That I don't know. The patch I'm not sure about. They didn't tell us when it's coming out. Based on my my predictions, I think the patch will come out on Tuesday the 20th. The pack comes out on Thursday the 22nd, and usually patches come out on Tuesdays. So I would anticipate the pack or the patch would come out on the Tuesday before the pack comes out. It might come out on the Thursday before, like a full week before the pack comes out, but I don't know. I don't really expect it to be that early. I think the patch will be on the 20th. But they could surprise us and have it be on a different day. So I don't know what to expect. But that, based off of, like, past patches, I'm guessing it'll be on the 20th. But again, that's not confirmed. I don't know. They didn't tell me. To be honest, they might not even know yet. They might be waiting to see how long it takes to finish it. Like, I assume their goal is probably always to patch it as fast as possible. But I don't know. Also, yes, that outfit, I know. The toddlers have such cute clothes. They're so good. They are so good. There's so much family gameplay in this one. I mentioned this earlier, but, like, the toddlers can play with the chickens and they can play with the bunnies and stuff. The kids can help with the chickens and, like, milk the cows and stuff. Like, everybody can take part, you know? The kids can help garden now in the base game. The toddlers can talk to plants if they want to, which is kind of fun. Like, everybody can kind of be involved in it. And that excites me. Those are the traits, by the way: animal enthusiast and lactose intolerant. And then the new aspiration is, like, an animal enthusiast aspiration. And then the thing I didn't show yet were the hats. I missed the hats by accident. But there are a few. So, just from my Twitch, hey, welcome to Twitch, Sage. Did you miss a lot of the toddlers? Blue Knight? Yeah. I've shown all the cast now. Why did it freeze? God, the video, like, this Windows movie player is so bad. Why won't it play? Come on. There we go. That was the footage of the game, by the way. The game, I don't have it. It's playing a video, and the video is glitching. I won't press play. But there's a couple cute hats. I really like the hats that they gave for like feminine frame sims a lot. There's like a sun hat, and then there's like a really fancy hat that the mayor has. So I'll show you. Just you wait. Then I'll show you. Come on, show us. Same hat, obviously, as the other one. Just different. Yeah, Jazzy, I play with cooking with kids. I made a video on all the things that are coming in the update. So I'll post that in a week or so. But yeah, the kids can cook now. Look at how cute this hat is. Isn't that adorable? And this is the mayor's fancy hat too. They have a lot of like fancy hats in this pack. There's a couple that are attached to the hairs, and now this one. Yeah, kids can cook not by themselves. In the update, you can do group cooking now. Like, you can have more than one sim cooking together at once. And if there's an adult in the group, they can cook with kids. So like mom and kid can cook together if they want to. And like the kid will gain some mental skill from it. But that's how it works. And that's base game. Same with kids gardening. In the base game now, kids can by default water and help weed plants. And if they get their mental skill up to level 5, they can plant plants as well, which is kind of cool. Kayla getting annoyed at recorded, Kayla. I know, I'm getting mad at myself and like the recording I made. That's all the cast stuff. That is everything in Create a Sim. Now I'm thinking maybe I'll show you some of the builds that I made. I showed you the mansion that I made. This is the other build that I made. Oh, so in the world, there's by default a vacation rental here. I bulldozed it and built a different one. But I think that's kind of cool because in the storyline of this neighborhood, it's like, this is the most prime real estate. Like there's this beautiful waterfall. And it talks about how like developers are trying to come in and like make it into like a, I don't know, more developed like tourist destination, but like locals live there already. And it's kind of cool how there's like one Airbnb. Like there's already an Airbnb now, and like it might get more. I think that's kind of cool. But this is a lot that I built. Yes, Simmers did build houses for this pack, Calamari. Not me though. I didn't make the houses for this pack, but they did have Simmers make the houses for this pack. I just built for fun. But first of all, look how pretty the lot is. You can vacation there. Yeah, Nessie, I don't know if you knew, but they added vacation rentals into the base game. So you can vacation anywhere as long as you make a vacation rental lot type. You can take a vacation anywhere. So, this is the house that I built. I think it's quite cute. It's got a little tiny barn. But I really liked doing this. I had so much fun with this pack. But so that's the wedding arch. I put it as like a pretend arch in the, I'll show you. Okay, this is debug landscaping, the little tiny mushrooms too, by the way. That's in debug. The wedding arch is cute. I mean, there's so much good stuff. I put like the new ivy and stuff. I had so much fun. I had so much fun. Yeah, and I got to make a reaction video. The video I posted today was my first impressions of the world. I don't usually get to do that. It's rare that I get to do first impressions type stuff because usually I've seen what comes in the pack before I record. But this time I hadn't, so I got to do a first impressions of the world, which I was kind of excited about. And tomorrow I'm posting a review of the pack. But I like this. Yeah, Fifi, I hope I can post it on the gallery. So just so you know, this game, the version that I had, obviously it's like a second different version of like a beta version of The Sims. That's why the watermark is there. The watermark is on the game. Like I didn't put that there, it's on the game. You see how the gallery is grayed out as well? The gallery and the library are disabled on this version of the pack. And so I can't save things to my library. So I couldn't get like any tray files for my build. So what I do have is the save files. So hopefully when the pack comes out, I can put those save files into my real version of the game and then get stuff on the gallery. But because this is a beta version of the game and it's not final software, the save files might not work when the real game comes out. So we just hope and pray that the save files will work when the real game comes out. They did before, like it worked with Eco Lifestyle and it worked with Snowy Escape. So it should be fine, but you never know, because that would be bad if it didn't. I would be quite sad, actually. I'm not gonna lie. But fingers crossed that doesn't happen to us. That would be so sad for everybody. Like, so many people had early access and made such cool builds. It would be devastating if they were lost. Like, I like how my builds look, but imagine if you made, like, fancier ones. Oh, that would suck. Yeah, I put like a little game sunroom. I was picturing when I built this, like what my grandma would put in that room. And I was like, I know that my grandma would have a card table in there. So I put a card table in there in honor of my own grandmother. And then there's 4 bedrooms upstairs. So it's a small house. Like, it's not a really big lot or anything, but it's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. So it's kind of cute. I kind of like it. Rosie, I've got videos pre-recorded through August already. I have videos until August already. So don't worry, you will get lots of early access footage of this pack. This is a new bed. This new bed has a few swatches, a bunch of swatches. There's a few floral ones, a few plaid ones, and a few solid color ones. But yeah, I have a lot of videos made already. I have a lot of videos made already. So don't worry. I will have plenty coming for you in the coming couple of weeks. So, plus some other videos that I'm gonna pepper in between them. I'm not gonna post like straight cottage living for 3 weeks straight, you know? I'm gonna kind of filter in some other ones and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm pleased with this house. Thank you very much. I think it turned out kind of cute. But so I made 2 speed builds. This is one of them. I showed you the other one earlier in the video, early in the stream, I mean. And then I made a few other builds, like, live. Let me see if I can pull up. I want to show you the starter home that I made, if I can find it. Why? Okay, this one's not it, but this is go away. I made a house, because the Crumplebottoms don't have a house in this pack. I made a house that I was gonna pretend that Agnes and Agatha live in. And so I built, oh, you can't really tell. Show me the exterior, Simsie. Come on. Let's go. Show me the outside, please. Kayla. You can kind of see it. I built this. Because you know Agnes and Agatha, like Agatha has like the bright green and yellow dress on and stuff. And Agnes is like into gardening, so I gave her like some flower gardens, like roses and stuff out here. But they live here together. They're cousins, and they each have their own bedroom and stuff. But I liked pretending that I was building their house, so I think it looks kind of cute. I liked it. It should come out on the same day on console, yeah. Actually, it definitely will come out on the same day on console. Back in, like, the early console days, there was a delay between PC and console release because it took them longer to port. But now, console and PC come out at the same time. So it'll come out on the 22nd of July everywhere. Please put it on the gallery. I will. Hopefully, if my save works. But fingers crossed. Lisky, Strawley, Blueberry, Melly, and Goldbud, thank you for the subs and bits, too. Thank you so much. But yeah, I like the green windows. They're kind of weird. Like, almost in a good way, almost, you know? Like, I kind of like the garden plots. So, the other, I can show you what, like, the crops look like, more grown. Go away. Sorry, I don't want to look at my face. But the crops, when they're more grown out, you can see, so you can plant like regular plants in those if you want to. They work just like the regular patches, or you can put the giant crops. And so these are like middle range giant crops. So when you grow these, you could get 9 from them, you could get 2 from them, or you could get 1 big one from them. And so like these are like medium size. They aren't big, they're medium that are growing right now, which I got lucky with, I guess. And then I have like some regular plants growing too. There's a couple new regular crops. They added choco berries, raspberries, and blueberries. And so I have some of those planted here, and then plus like some potatoes and like regular base game stuff. Disregard why my sim is upset. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. And there's new mushrooms too. There's a bunch of new mushrooms, yeah. There's lots of new mushrooms, but they're like more than I remember what they're all called. There's like 4 or 5 new kinds of mushrooms too. What? I didn't kill Nancy Landgrab. No, I didn't. The rabbit killed Nancy Landgrab, okay? Dead. I'm not kidding. Dead. There's 2 new deaths. Death by chicken and death by rabbit. That's not a joke. They can attack you. If you're mean to them, they don't like it. And they can and will attack you, and you might die. What? Carl Goldbud, thank you for the subs. What? I didn't do anything. Look, I'm serious. You better watch out. I have some, let's see, what else good stuff do I have? Oh, here's a golden chicken. So there's a couple, usually the treats when you give them to your pets, to the animals, you have chickens, llamas, and cows, right? When you give a treat to them, it just changes like what their product is. So if you give like a rainbow milk or rainbow treat to a cow, you'll get rainbow milk, or like rainbow wool from the llama, or a rainbow egg. But with the chickens, there's 2 kinds that permanently change the chickens. The golden treat and the midnight treat. You can get a golden chicken or an evil chicken. And the evil chicken looks like this. Red eyes glowing. And no, I'm not kidding. You can be killed by rabbits and bunnies. That's a fact. There's 1 new woohoo spot and 2 new deaths. And the new deaths are chicken and rabbit. They don't usually kill you. It's not like easy to die from them. But if you antagonize them enough, you might. So I showed it earlier, but I can try and find the footage again. I know I have it in my review footage somewhere. Let me see. No, that's the wrong one. Sorry. I have lots of videos. This one. Go away. Don't look at my shirt. See that hoodie? Don't look at it. But what you should do is stay tuned to my social media tomorrow afternoon for a big announcement. That's what you should do. Is stay tuned for tomorrow. Don't know why. Why would you want an evil chicken? Why wouldn't you want an evil chicken, Melly? That's the real question. Edgy, thank you for the Prime sub. Anyway, yeah, I have merch coming out. I've never had merch before, like real merch. I got real merch. There's like a real website. I had a real photo shoot with like a real model. The shirts have the label inside of them says lilsimsie. Like, I'm serious. It's like legit. So I'm kind of excited about it. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for that. Rose, thank you for the 41 months too. Edgy, thank you for the Prime sub. This is my sim shopping, by the way. You can buy things from the garden shop. They have like more than just groceries. They'll have like special stuff like wool, and changes every day and stuff like that. But what you all want to see is the death. Oh, here's the woohoo in the barn. And then the chicken. If you're mean enough to it, I cheated to make it hate me. And then if you're mean enough to the chicken, it can just attack you and you won't die. Like, I got attacked and didn't die a lot of times. But it can also attack you and kill you. And same with the rabbit, same thing. where they like jump on you and attack you. So yeah, and there's you can make like preserves and like do canning now. You can just do it on the stove, which is kind of fun. And then you can also make a bunch of new pies. There's a lot of new recipes in this pack. Like there's like probably like 8 or 9 or 10 new pies you can make. There's a bunch of like other British food like Yorkshire pudding and like stuff like that that you can make. There's a bunch of new recipes in the pack. So you can also make cheese. Just make cheese if you want. They added a bunch of stuff. Okay, so here's me cheating to get one of the treats. Because I was going to try and give the animal the angry treat. So you can see they have like the treats you can put in your inventory are these. And there's the ones that, like when you put the treat for the chickens, it like puts the feet on the ground. But these are all the different kinds of treats. And they all have different effects on like the products that your animals make. Like again, the color or flavor of the milk or like the color of the wool. Stuff like that. And there's nice ones that like some of them give you like extra stuff. They make your animals like you better, stuff like that. And there's also the midnight one that makes your chicken evil. And you can craft all these in your kitchen, but they require like certain certain materials. Like the midnight one I think needs like a special mushroom that's hard to get and stuff like that. So that's how it works. And sometimes you can buy them from the garden shop too. Like the golden treat that I got in my Let's Play, they just happened to be selling a golden treat at the garden shop that day, and I was like, oh, snatch that up real fast, you know? The farm animals can die. Yeah, the farm animals can die of old age. I didn't have it happen to me yet, though. And I played like 2.5 weeks in game and no one died. And I was playing on short lifespan. So, just keep that in mind. But anyway, I'm giving my chicken the evil treat. Just you wait. Just you wait. Now my chicken is evil. Permanently. And now I'm going to let it try and kill me. Honey Bear, Not Even More is Holden. Thank you for the subs, everybody. Thank you so much. I think you can turn it off. Yeah, I heard that you can disable the animals dying. So I believe that is possible, but I don't actually know how it works. So, wrong question. But anyway, why is the old chicken, the chicken has red eyes. I don't know, I think, Newell, oh, that's the death, by the way. Ian pushed a chicken just a little too far and it went a bit velociraptor on him. And that was the end of Ian. I don't know, I assume that you could give the evil chicken, like, the golden treat and then make it into a golden chicken. I'm not sure why you wouldn't be able to. Okay. But anyway, Angie, thank you for the sub gift. Thank you all so much. But yeah, that's one of the new deaths. And then obviously the same thing happens with the bunny, basically. Yeah, they can actually kill you. I wasn't kidding. Yeah, that wasn't a joke. I was serious. I don't know if evil ones breed new evil ones. I didn't try to breed any chickens. I didn't try to like have or hatch any eggs. So if you have a rooster and a hen, you can get hatchable eggs. Not all eggs are hatchable, but you can get some hatchable eggs. I didn't actually try to hatch any of them. So I don't know. I don't know how the breeding of them works or like what it does. And you can't breed the cows or llamas. You only can have one at a time. But yeah, that's how it works. There aren't rabbit treats, Spicy Moon, but you can give the rabbits all kinds of gifts. You can, to befriend the rabbits and the foxes and stuff, you can give them presents, and certain rabbits like certain things. So you can like ask them about their likes and dislikes, and you can give them gifts to check it. And so if you give them like a flower, they might like it or hate it, and that affects your relationship with them. And then if you get close with them, they can give you presents back. But you can give pretty much anything to the rabbits and foxes and stuff. So you could give them like produce if you have like milk. You can even give him, like, cross-stitching if you want. Why is he so sad? Oh, because his husband died. He got killed by a chicken. So, Anyway, this is the lot challenges, by the way. So they added a new thing called lot challenges. The lot challenges are base game, but they added 2 new lot challenges in the pack. And so one of them is off the grid, that's base game, right? And these are basically like super lot traits, you know, that like really affect your gameplay in really strong ways, like off the grid, how like there's no power and water on your lot. One of the new ones is simple living, and that one means, I said it earlier, but that's the one where if you have it on, you can only cook with things that you have in your fridge and inventory. So if you don't have eggs and you don't have milk, well, you're not making a cake, are you? You know, like, so all the recipes, you have to have the required ingredients in order to make them. So that's the simple living lot trait. And then the wild foxes one means that foxes will come torment your lot. They'll like attack your chickens and stuff. There'll be foxes if you have that lot trait on. Otherwise, there won't be foxes. So you can pick. And because the lot challenges are base game, I know there's a couple other pack lot traits that they made like in as a lot challenge. What am I saying? Do you get what I mean? But I haven't seen them because I only have the base game in this pack. So I don't know how it works. I don't know what the other ones are that are lot challenges, but I know these 3 are lot challenges. So maybe like Gremlins. Yeah, maybe Gremlins is something like that. I don't know. Or like the paranormal one. Stuff like that probably. Yeah, I would assume. But Quake Zone maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. So we'll have to see when we get the pack for real. But yeah, you can have none if you want. You don't have to have one. It's just if you want it. You don't need them. It's just if you choose to play with a lot challenge, you can. So this way you can have like lot traits and challenges separately, if that makes sense. And you can have all 3 if you want. You don't need to have just one. You can have all 3 if you want. I gave this lot 2 of them. Once I click on it. I know I did. Yeah, see, I gave it 2 of them. You can have all of them if you want. Unlimited. But yeah, imagine like if you had all of them and the ones from the other packs. Like, that's quite a challenge. That is quite the challenge. And you can randomize them. Yeah, there's a randomize button to randomize the lot challenges, which is pretty cool because if you wanted to do like a random challenge and you want to like see, oh, what's the build gonna be like, randomize button, see what happens, you know? Yeah, foxes can kill chickens, and apparently rabbits as well, Melly. I didn't see a fox kill anybody, but apparently the foxes can kill both. Oh, that's what I was talking about! The grocery ordering! I told you! Oh my god. Okay, so, the new, two new things. There's now a new, like, order a delivery option on your phone. Obviously, you can get pizza. You can order groceries, or you could buy groceries from in town. But they also have Zoomers food delivery, and that is basically like Uber Eats or Postmates. Like, you can like order food and then someone brings it to you. Yeah, I'm so excited about that part. But look, so you can like pick a meal. They've got like a sandwich, chicken stir fry, cottage pie, like that kind of thing. And then you like, you know, get your order ready, and then you order it, and then they bring you dinner. Isn't that so cool? Anyway, I was really excited about that. That's not base game, it's in the pack. That's in the pack. Both of those things are in the pack. The groceries and this are in the pack. But I love this. I love the idea of this so much. And then somebody comes, they have like a bag of your food, they put it in your house, you know? Sims is getting a little too real. Yeah, I know. But I can't wait for this. So... Oh, anyway, but you can do that, and you can also order groceries. So you could buy like, you know, your flour, your produce, your eggs, your milk, and then the grocery deliverer will come bring it to your house. And then you can unload it and put it in your fridge and then cook. So there's not new careers. No, there's not like a new actual career, like a 9-to-5 type job, but obviously like the farming is how you would make money. Like the career is the farming stuff. There's not like a 9-to-5, like your sim has a job title kind of job though. But anyway. Yeah, and you can do, you can do cross stitch too. And so then he put the food in his inventory, see? And then he has the ordered food that he bought. Yeah. I know. But yeah, there's a bunch of things in this pack. It's a big pack. There's a lot of gameplay. Also, I do have follower emotes. I don't know if you're on mobile, Daisy, but we do have follower emotes. I've had them since day one. And here's the grocery options. So here are the grocery options. So you can buy stuff and then the grocery deliverer will come bring them to you. There is one new aspiration, Darren. It's like an animal enthusiast type of one. Lil Pup, thank you for the 14 months, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna get off stream soon-ish, so if you have any, like, last pressing questions, oh, you're all gonna say it all at once now, and then I'm not gonna be able to answer them. Well, if you have any last pressing questions. Also, do you see how, like, because he doesn't have any groceries right now, I have that lot challenge on. And so because of that, like, we can't cook things that we don't have the ingredients for. He has no ingredients, therefore he can't cook anything. But I just bought groceries, so they're gonna come soon, and then I can cook with them. If that makes sense. Are you going to stream while you help Dan move? Well, that's a question. Yeah, I'm gonna stream from Dan's house a couple times. The pack's gonna come out while I'm there, so I'm planning on playing with the pack while I'm there a couple times. So that's how it works. Chickens don't have to be evil to fight Sims. No, they can fight you no matter what. Double take. If you're mean to them, they'll be mean to you. I haven't tried the fox alarm. No, I barely played with foxes like at all. So, why do I need to pre-record? Lil Pen, because my boyfriend is moving to the US from the UK in a few weeks. And I'm going to go there and quarantine at his house, help him pack, and then come back with him. And so I'm pre-recording, for that, but also for when he's here and we have a lot of like immigration things to deal with. I need to have like videos backlogged so we can deal with immigrating. So that's why I'm pre-recording, is to prep for when Dan moves. But I'm gonna stream from his house a few times. I definitely plan on streaming from his house a few times. So we have a lot of stuff to do though. And I'm leaving in about a week and a half. So I'll keep you posted on that one. But anyway, big stuff going on. Big stuff. I meant for this early access pack. Why do I have to pre-record for this early access pack? Am I understanding your question right, Lil Pen? Pre-record what? So we had like a fake sim. Remember how I used to fly to California for Sims camp? They would fly us out to play at EA Studios like early. That we did that, except virtual because there's a pandemic. So I had like a brief period of early access of like a beta test of the game. So I only had it for like a week. And now I don't have it anymore because there's no Sims camp because of the pandemic. So we had like a fake one virtually, where I got like a fake version of the game with a weird watermark and stuff. Does that make sense? Also, I called Dan my boyfriend, not my fiance, because I don't feel engaged because I don't have a ring. And also, it stresses me out when my whole chat is like, fiance? Because I don't want to deal with that yet until I get to post photos. So... give me like 2 weeks, literally. Literally give me like 2 weeks. I just haven't seen Dan in a very long time. We applied for the fiance visa in February of 2020, and then there was a pandemic. So, you know, the timeline's a little bit, you know? Anyway, so I just call him my boyfriend because that's how he feels to me right now. And I also want to avoid the questions from people in chat, you know? It's easier to just say boyfriend and then, because they don't know that we have a K1 visa, you know? So it's easier to just say boyfriend and then like tell them fiance in 2 weeks when I have an engagement photo to post on Instagram, you know? Like it's just, it simplifies it. To just not have to explain the whole backstory every like 20 minutes, you know? You call your fiance your roommates, people don't ask. I respect that. I do. I really do. Thank you, Malbat. I appreciate that. Malbat says if she says boyfriend, then you should use the word boyfriend. That I wish people would listen to that, but instead they correct me in chat every day. But it's okay. They mean it well. They don't mean harm. But people like to correct me when I say boyfriend, you know. Just for future reference, when a person says something to you, they're saying what they feel comfortable with, you know. I don't really care because I'm used to it and like it doesn't bother me. But like for people in your real life, you know, use the word they use. You know, use what they choose to call their partner. It'll make them more comfortable. So, Nico, thank you for the Prime sub. Honk, McNugget, Police, Keisha, Melly, Angel, Tori, Sunday, Lil Pup, thank you all for the subs and bits and stuff too. Oh, that's the bunny death. I didn't even notice that was happening. That's the death from the bunny. Yeah. Well, there you go. There you have it. Killer rabbit. Yeah, killer rabbit and killer chicken. The one last thing I want to show you is the world quickly. Before, let me turn my face cam off so you can see better. Here are all the lots and stuff. This is the neighborhood of Finchwick, the small town. Up here they have Old New Henford on Bagley. Or just Old New Henford. I think the whole place is Henford on Bagley, but this is Old New Henford, this neighborhood. And there's like the waterfall area that I forget what it's called, but something like that. But yeah, these are all the lots. So I'm loading into them. I made a whole tour on my YouTube channel today though. So if you're interested, I literally made a whole world tour on my YouTube channel today. So if you want that kind of footage, I've got that stuff on YouTube. But this is the pub. Did I want more lots? That's a good question. I don't think I'm happy about the world size, but I'm not disappointed. I am simply unsurprised that it has like 12 lots. You know, like that is fully to be expected. To me, like that's like the norm. So I don't know. I'm not surprised. I would happily take more lots. I would be mad if there were less lots, but I think this is like just about what I was expecting to see. So, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't expecting more really. It's kind of just about what I thought would happen. So this is the pub. Yeah, this is the pub. Looks like a pub because it is one. So there's a few houses in this like town area too. There's I think 3 houses across the street, and then there's a few other lots in the like small farming area. And then there's like an area by the waterfall too that have some more. So no, the pub's just a bar, I'm pretty sure. It's called the Gnome's Arms. I think it's just a bar lot type. It's not like a new pub lot type. It's just a bar, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just a bar. Little Tika, thank you for the bits. Hi, by the way. No, the Get Together one was a fluke. Look, Get Together, Windenburg was huge and incredible, but that was a fluke. Like, we have not had a world that big. Like, that one was special. The size of that world was special. We got lucky. They're not like that anymore. They're not as big anymore. But when you compare it, like, Get Together, I feel like they were making up for how small Get to Work was. Because Get to Work, we got 4 lots. And then Get Together, we had, like, 1 million. So, like, I think they were making up for it. You know, like, when you combine those two together, it's about even. So, I feel like those are, I don't know. Again, I would have taken more lots, but I'm not surprised by the size of this one. There's a bunch of houses here. I don't know. Again, I made a video on this on the world tour, so you can see that. But Dark and Wolf Shelby, thank you for the subs. But I'm excited. I think this world is really pretty, and I'm really happy about it. So, I think I'm going to get off stream in a few minutes here. Just so you all know, if you want to rewatch the stream, I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel tomorrow, on my second channel tomorrow, More Simsie. But you can watch it back on Twitch now. If you go to my Twitch channel, you can watch today. I'm still live, but you can watch the beginning of the stream now. So if you want to watch the stream back, if you missed anything and you want to watch it because you're curious, you can see it on Twitch now. So if that's easier for you, it's up already. And you can see the chat back, which is kind of fun. It's nice to have the chat replay. So, you can see it like that if you want to. But in general, this world is so good. I'm really impressed with it. The pack is impressive. Honestly, like, I said it before, but I think this pack is like neck and neck with Seasons for me for best expansion pack. I really like it. It has a lot of gameplay. Like, I was really pleasantly surprised with the amount of gameplay. And I do admit that, like, I know that this is right up my alley. As a person whose, like, favorite other game is Stardew Valley, like, I'm gonna love a countryside, like, small town farming pack, obviously, you know, like, this pack is right up my alley for that reason. So I know that it very much appeals to me. You might not like it that much, but I love this. I love this. And again, on par with Seasons. If you know me, that is a big compliment because I love Seasons. That is my favorite pack. I think I would still recommend Seasons over any other expansion pack because in my opinion, Seasons is just such a game changer. Like, it makes everything different. It's so good. I love Seasons for that reason. But this pack I think is similar a little bit in that way, in the sense that, like, it adds so much gameplay for the whole family. And for me, I play as a gardener a lot. So, like, the new, like, big crops are kind of fun for me at all times. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna use these things a lot. I don't know how often you're gonna have chickens in your backyard, but I might. So I like this world. So this is one of the neighborhoods, by the way. This is the, like, town area. So, oh, and the festivals are fun. I didn't show any of them today, but there's, like, the festivals that come are really fun. Like, there's 5 different ones. Chickens, cows, big crops, regular crops, 4? I don't know. There's a bunch. And they're every Saturday, and they're fun. You bring your cow and your pie and you enter it, you know. It's nice. So, I don't think the pies are a separate festival. You can enter the pies at the, like, gardening festivals. Is there a llama festival? Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. This is embarrassing. And somebody else asked when our next fundraising stream is going to be. We're not going to do one in the next couple weeks because I'm traveling. There's too much going on. But I want to do a fundraiser for my birthday for Able Gamers. I don't know if it's going to be, like, on my birthday or around my birthday. I need to figure out, like, what day I need to do immigration-wise when I'm busy and when I'm not. But we're going to do a stream in, like, the middle of August for Able Gamers. Birthday adjacent, yeah. Oh, and you can swim in so many parts of the world. You can swim in this river, in the other neighborhood. You can swim, like, in the open water in, like, every world. So, Harper, what does that mean? Also, Mason, thank you for the 35 months. Darkin, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you so much. But anyway, when's the drinking stream coming? Once Dan moves. Not, like, the first stream that he's here, but, like, the second or third stream after Dan moves, probably. Whenever, like, a good Friday or Saturday is. Did I say every world? Well, yes, actually, every world. Right now. Did you not know this? Go click around. Even in Willow Creek. This has been around for, like, 2 years. Go click around in Willow Creek. Try and go swimming. You can do it now. I meant every neighborhood in this area. Like, all the rivers have swimmable areas, but a lot of the other worlds have swimmable areas now, too. That's been around. Not all the areas are swimmable, but, like, a couple, if it looks like you can swim, you probably can. Go check. Go check. They changed that, like, not that long ago. Yeah, Nancy, you can have animals anywhere. As long as you have the barn or the chicken coop, you can have the animals in any lot anywhere. But you can, like, wait in a bunch of areas. I'm serious. Go look. In University you can, in Snowy Escape you can, like, a bunch of they added those on purpose, but they also went back and, like, changed some of the older ones too. So yeah. Yes. But anyway, I'm kind of coming close to the end of the stream here. I hope that you all enjoyed this one. This has been really fun. Is it going to be base game? It's not going to be base game, it is. It's already there. It's been there for a while. It's already there. It's already there. It's been there for like a year probably, maybe even 2. I don't know. It's been out for a bit, that stuff. There's like lots of, like a lot of the areas, I'm telling you, if it looks like you can swim there, you probably can. The ones that like are swampy and rocky, you can't. But like the ones that look like you might be able to swim, you probably can. But anyway, that's base game. And this is the whole pack. I think we should have a lot of stuff. I didn't show you everything. Again, I didn't even touch the festivals. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I don't have as much footage of and stuff. So, I got a lot for you, though. And like I said, I literally recorded 21 videos on this pack. I'm not going to post them all at once. Like, I'm going to space them out. But because I'm going to pick up Dan and, like, move back with him, I'm not going to be able to record when the pack actually comes out. So all of my pack footage is going to have, like, the dumb watermark on it and, like, the dumb no gallery, like, go away. Sorry. All my pack footage I recorded, like, with the beta version of the game, so it's all going to have the watermark, unfortunately. But I'm going to post this pack footage for the next couple weeks. I want to go back. I want to show you the waterfall stuff. Here's some more of the world. And then the last neighborhood is up here by the water. Show me no, not the lots. No, again, I made a video on this. So, no, not the lots. Show me around. Oh, whatever. Anyway, I made a video doing this, so you can watch it today on my YouTube channel. But like I said, so because I've been pre-recording, so that I can't record when I'm at Dan's house very easily, so I have to post what I have, so. I will stream though, because I have to quarantine there, obviously because of COVID. I'm literally going, helping him pack, quarantining the whole time, and then coming straight back. So I'm gonna stream while I'm there. But I won't be able to record very easily, mostly because I'm embarrassed. I'm scared to record when his family is home. So, sorry, but all your footage is gonna have the watermark on it because I can't get rid of it, so. Mostly just because I'm embarrassed. That's the whole reason, is I'm embarrassed. I've recorded videos at Dan's house before. Like, I recorded my reaction to the university trailer at Dan's house, like, years ago. But that made me nervous. And plus, while I was recording, like, at the time, Dan's brother and his fiance, like, Liam and Naomi lived there, and they all came home, like, while I was recording. Oh, I was so embarrassed. I'm sitting there talking to myself, and, like, here comes Liam. Nobody cared or said anything, but I was embarrassed. So, anyway. No, I'm not going to be in the UK on Sunday, Lukey. Not for a couple weeks still. But, anyway. I was embarrassed, but it's okay. It's fine. This is the waterfall. Isn't this cool? You can swim in all of that. All of this area is swimmable. There's just one woohoo spot, Foxling. It's one woohoo spot and 2 deaths. The woohoo spot's in the barn, and then the 2 deaths are chickens and bunnies. So, anyway. The world is really pretty. I'm really excited about it. You can see how big it is. I don't know. The water looks like slime. Oh. Pack rating out of 10, please. 8. I don't think any pack gets a 10. I think it's an 8 and Seasons is a 9. And Batu is a 0. No. No, Santa Fe, his parents would understand. It's not that I'm worried that his family wouldn't understand that I'm recording at his house. That's not it at all. Becky doesn't care. The issue is that I'm embarrassed to talk out loud with people around. They don't care. I care. The issue is that I'm scared to record at Dan's house. Dan's a streamer. They know what it's like. Like, they don't care. I'm just embarrassed to record with people around. I'm scared to record in front of my own parents, you know? Like, it's not that, like, they're gonna be weird about it. I'm weird about it. That's the problem, is me. Roran, I don't care if Dan hears me record. Dan edits all my videos. Dan sees every part of my video. I don't care if he hears me record. Dan's been here a bunch too. Do you know, like a couple years ago, before the pandemic, Dan stayed here for like a couple months at a time, more than once. So like I've recorded with Dan around all the time. It's different when it's Dan's parents and brother and my parents. It's scarier for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, that's the whole pack. So Bonnie, watch Fate Flow. Gus, Ramen, thank you. Ramen with the 43 months. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. And I'm sorry if I missed your subs earlier on in the stream. There was a lot going on in the beginning of the stream, and I definitely missed a lot of things. So for that, I am very sorry. But thank you all so much. And I think on that note, I want to go find somebody to raid. I don't know who all is live. I don't know how many people do like are planning on streaming this today, like something like this. But I'll look. And I'll find out. But I hope that you... Oh, yes! We'll go see Miss Griffey. Okay, here we go. A lot of my friends, obviously, also had access to the pack and have similar content for you. So we can go see some of that. Liminal, thank you for the sub, by the way. Thank you so much. And again, I'll post this stream on my YouTube channel tomorrow. Second channel tomorrow. And if you want to watch the stream back today, if you missed anything and you want to catch up on the footage, it's on my Twitch channel now. If you go to my Twitch channel, I'll show you. If you go to my Twitch channel, you can see I'm live here, but if you go to like my actual Twitch channel and then you press videos, you can access this. You can watch the stream back from the beginning already. So if you want to see it, if you want to like skim through because you missed something, like you can go back and look. So don't worry, it's there for you. You can watch it back already today. And we're gonna go raid Miss Griffey, who is also showing off some early access footage of the pack. This is fun. Again, nobody has it anymore. Everybody only has footage and screenshots because obviously we had the pack for a week and then had to unfortunately lose our beta access. So no one has access to it anymore. It's all gonna be just footage on Twitch tonight, but it'll still be fun. So thank you for hanging out. Have a wonderful evening. Stay tuned for some more pack content from me. I've got a lot of it coming to my YouTube channel. So if you want to watch that, my channel is just lilsimsie, although I assume most of you know about my YouTube channel. I think most of us here probably came from YouTube, but not all of us. So maybe you didn't know. Bucket, Louisa, thank you for the subs too. And on that note, I will see you all tomorrow. Cole, thank you for 7 months as well. You have a YouTube question mark? Yeah. Oh, and, oh my God. Big announcement tomorrow. I have merch. And it's coming out tomorrow. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so nervous about it, but I'm really excited. I hope you like it. Oh, man. Okay, but that's tomorrow. So, the beans, yes, my beans are coming out tomorrow. I'm selling lilsimsie branded beans. Yeah, that's true story and not a lie. The lilsimsie beans are on their way to us tomorrow. I'm raiding Miss Griffey. Bye.